Hey, Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Rolu. We are hopping into this shiny hunt. Yo, the chat. Yo, what's up, chat? Dang, the chat is going is live. Yo, what's good, chat? Okay. Okay. Yo, Hopper, what's good? Yo, Cobalt, what's good? We got Marge. Yo, Marge, you said you've been waiting forever for the. Yo, I'm so sorry you had to wait. Yo, we got a Cobalt Hopper fusion. Yo, hell yeah. Okay, yo, I love seeing the fusion. Okay. Yeah, we're starting. Yo, last time we did Mewtwo, I accidentally ended on 301, so we're starting today at 302. Yo, happy Sunday, everybody. My town is going through like some disastrous fires right now, and so this morning, while I was getting ready for stream and things along those lines, I just made sure to check in with some people. I didn't get to check in with everybody, but yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know what a lot of people are gonna do with like having to evacuate, and some people. There's been 600 structures that are burnt down. And so, yo, it is just rough out there. So I'm safe. We're in a good spot. We helped out some friends who stayed the night last night, and their dogs are here. And so we're rocking into this Mewtwo stream because we're safe. So I'm fortunate enough, but there are a lot of friends and family who aren't. So yo, if you guys might see like too in the national news. What's up, Hopper? Yo, what's up, Marge? Unfortunately, I won't be able to check. Watch all of this because I have to wake up at midnight to go to work. Dang, Marge. Okay. Is that like a special thing? Do you work at midnight regularly? Is that a special thing? Ready to get off work in 2 more hours? Okay, yo. Cobalt, I think we're gonna go for 200 resets. So this might take 4 hours. But yo, I hope you can hang out for some of the stream, man. Hopefully while you're at work, it's not too busy, and you're able to pass the time away. Yo, there we go. What up, brother? Yo, what's up, Hopper? Yo, man, it was fun hanging out with you in a bunch of streams yesterday. Guys, how is the audio? Let me know if you're hearing everything okay. I did some setting changes on my yesterday. I just want to make sure we're hearing everything okay. I'll be here one way or another. Okay, yo, Ko, you've got an intense stream going on tonight. So how are you preparing for tonight? Cobalt on his main channel, right? His channel with like 4,000 subscribers, and like it's got like a monster, horror game theme, and like he's going to challenge himself. Now it's a challenging, his channel's like a challenge channel. He's challenging himself to beat the game, all the Poppy Playtime's games. I'm saying that all weird, but he's going to challenge himself to face off again. Everything sounds and looks good. Hell yeah. Okay, thank you, Hopper. Cobalt is challenging himself to beat every Poppy Playtime game in 6 hours, and he said that the fastest he's ever done it is in 6 hours and 15 seconds. And so, I think you've got this. You've got this, Co. I trust that you can do this, man. I'm going to be rooting for you regardless. I don't want you to have to delete your channel. Like you worked up and built up this amazing community and this amazing thing. I don't want you to have to lose your channel, but I understand what the stakes are, and I'm rooting for you, man. I'm rooting for you. I have 5 hours. Okay. Donations, and every 5 likes is 5 minutes added to the time. Okay, I will be liking so that we can hopefully get you to at least another 5 minutes, because Jesus Christ, dude, like you're cutting down the hours. Dang, that's you're. I hope you're not trying to lose you know, you hopefully you're not trying to lose your main channel, but yo, I appreciate what you're doing, man. This is gonna be a solid challenge, and I'm gonna be with you, man. I'm gonna be with you all the way. I can beat all of the Poppy Playtime chapters in just 2 minutes. Try me, bro. Yo, Father Elmo, yo, welcome to the chat, dude. Yo, are you a Poppy Playtime master? Are you a Poppy Playtime master? Okay, so while we've been resetting and saying hello to everybody, all right, I have gotten through a few predictions. All right, so so far, Midnight had predictions of 302 and 304. Dialga made a prediction of 305, and then we're working towards 310 right now for Dialga. You guys have a bunch of predictions for these resets. I'm working towards 310 right now, and then Hopper has a prediction of 312. Yo, there we go. Thing is, I'm hella rusty, so it's gonna be disgusting. Oh no, okay, yo, yo, okay, Cobalt, yo, I'm excited for you, man. I am excited for you to face this challenge and overcome it, man. Yo, I'm super stoked. Got to practice a bit then. Yeah. Give yourself some grace. You know, like the timer could be like when you're challenging yourself. Yo, or you know, like maybe whatever you want to do. Okay. Here we go. Yo, man. Yo, happy Sunday. Hopefully you guys are all having amazing weekends. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Yo, yesterday's stream, we did stream reactions because it's the first of the month, and that was so much fun. Yo, I had so much fun. Thank you guys for all submitting, you know, things for me to react to in stream reactions. Yesterday was such a fun stream. I know it was kind of hard to like manage like the chat versus like what I was doing in on stream on Discord and stuff like that. But yo, it was cool because I got to like kind of take some time, watch whatever videos, watch the theories that the theories. Yo, Cobalt, you're a real one for putting in some theories. Yo, we got some pictures and a couple of memes. Well, yo, Father Elmo gave us a meme for the times. You know what I mean? And I was like, nah, you know, like now I know. Now I get it. Nah, yeah. 12. There we go. Okay, yo, I get it now. I get the meme. Okay, Dialga, this is we're at 310. I know you're not here yet, but if you watch this back, man, I've got you here at 310. If we get this Mewtwo, if we get the Mewtwo this stream, that would be insane. It would be wild and crazy because I think we're going to 500 resets, and I don't know if we'll get the shiny Mewtwo just because it's way early on. I reached Great Ball tier in Pokemon Champions. Yo, congrats, Corruption. Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations. My Poppy Playtime speedrun strat is to grab the controller and start gaming, dude. Yo, okay, that's a good strat, Father Elmo. Yo, Ko came in clutch with these theories. Yo, that was so good, dude. It was so good. Like, solid theories. Like, there was one channel, the second channel that we watched, it looked like he had all of his theories, like, listed out. And, there was the Lieutenant Surge and the Pokemon War, and we didn't get to get into that. But I would have loved to see more on the Pokemon War because we've been kind of theorizing around the Pokemon War with Lieutenant Surge, and like what would like maybe some stuff about like the legendary bird trio and Lugia. Though it's not realistic to have that theory, but I think it was a pretty cool theory about like Lugia reviving some Cantonian birds to like make the legendary bird trio. That would have been sick, dude. That's a fun theory. Yeah, Ko came in clutch with those theories. I have a good strat in Pokemon Champions. Okay, Corruption, what are you rocking, man? What strat are you rocking? I try. Gotta know the streamer. Trust. Yeah. Yo, that's me. I love theories, dude. I love theories. Yo, I got all hyped up and excited for the Ghost Girl. Yo, there's a Ghost Girl in every single Pokemon game. Yeah, just about every single Pokemon game, every main series Pokemon game, I should say. And it was really cool to talk about one of the most mysterious ones, one of the most mysterious, Pokemon girls. In Scarlet and Violet, the Ghost Girl is in the DLC, which is really strange. I don't know if you guys knew that. But yeah, it's really bizarre that the Ghost Girl in Scarlet and Violet is in the Unova Academy, and in the Blueberry Academy, it is like in a painting. The Ghost Girl is in a painting. Okay, Dialga, we didn't get your prediction. We didn't get the shiny on your prediction, Dialga. And Hopper, yo, that was number 312. Hopper, I didn't get the shiny on your prediction, man. I'm sorry about that. So now we're working towards Necrosio's. Friend of the channel, Necrosio. Yo, if you guys can, I know he's been worried about his house and stuff like that. I think his house is safe. But if you guys can give any love to Necrosio, either here in the chat or in the Discord, just send some good wishes, man, because his house was in the radius of the fires that happened yesterday, and he had to evacuate and go to a family member's house that was outside of the range of the fires. We found out today that his house is safe for now, but I know, like, right now too, like, there are multiple districts of this city and this town that are working together to try and, like, stop the fires, because the fires are raging over like 3,500 acres. It's taken down like 600 structures, and so far, reportedly, I haven't seen any casualties or anything like that. So luckily, people got the hell out of Dodge and moved their places. But yo, if you guys can, send some love for Necrosio and Necrosio's family. They're people I know, like, personally, and I care about. And I'm hoping for the best for Necrosio and his sister and his mom and his dad. I don't know Necrosio's brother, but yeah, it seems like really solid family, cool family, really cool family dynamics and stuff like that. So, and a very fortunate child, a very unfortunate dude, and a really cool mom and a really cool dad that gets to make that happen for him. So, next chat battles, you'll see my strat in Pokemon Champions. Okay, all right, well, prepare to defeat me. Okay, yeah, prepare to defeat me. Can I have all 88s and 95s? Absolutely. Marge, thank you for the prediction for Mewtwo. I'm going to take you down for 388. 388. And then, Marge, I've got you down for 395. Okay. I've got you down for 88 and 95, and I'll make sure that you get all of the predictions for 88s and 95s. Yeah, prayers for Necrosio. Thanks, Cobalt. Thank you, Corruption. Yo, thank you, guys. Is that time accurate for you? The one on your Switch? Yeah, that's time accurate for me. It's 206. 206 currently. It's time accurate for me. We're on the West Coast, baby. Okay. Yo, all right, yo. So last night I got to see the end of Cobalt. Cobalt's and Cobalt's wife are both streamers on two different channels, and right now on their live stream they are doing a cool cool Tamagotchi life run where everybody in the chat gets to, like, be, somebody on the island. So he's got a wheel and he's got people, like, showing up to the islands, and everybody from the chat is just, like, coexisting and enjoying their lives on these islands. So yesterday I got to watch the end of the stream because we were having people over and making sure everybody was safe from the fires that were over, and so at the end of that I got to go and hang out and watch Cobalt's wife Star play the Tamagotchi life, and she was making characters, and it was pretty awesome, and then she ended stream. And then I got to watch Nick's Fire Games. He was resetting 6 different cartridge save files on Ho-Oh, and that was a crazy awesome stream. It was awesome to watch and be a part of. that community. Yo, Cobalt's got a really cool community, man, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. And so one of the reasons why I added Cobalt as a moderator is he seems very experienced in what he's doing with his channel, with everybody else's like channel that he's involved with in the community, and now he's a part of our community too. So I will, you know, like I'm gonna try and shout out anytime I can some of the awesome streams that I've been watching and been a part of. And last night I was watching Nick's Fire Games, and he's such like a mild-mannered dude, and he's so cool. And sometimes like like when you get enough likes and stuff like that, he'll do the worm on his bed, and he said that if he gets 100 likes, he'll rip his shirt off. Yo, wild. Yo, that's that shit's wild. Never knew you were 2 hours behind me. Yeah, man. Riolu, was you in the fires yesterday? Yesterday the fires started. I'm far enough away from the fires that the border that they have, where they're containing the fires, it's not moving in my direction. So I'm fortunate enough that it's not happening here, man. Reminds me of the fire that happened in LA, where one half of the state was on fire and the other half was frozen with like a snowstorm. I believe happening around the same time. Yeah, I know. I grew up in California, and California my whole life has had a lot of issues with fires and like water management and being able to like combat some of the droughts that they have with fires, man. Growing up in California, that got rough. The droughts were pretty wild, especially like when they asked us to like not water our lawns and take short showers, and that shit was pretty wild. But bro, I rewatched Nick's stream, and dude thinks so highly of me, man. I don't know what the fuck y'all see in me. I'm just a dude trying to have friends. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's all it takes. Right, Cobalt? Friendship is powerful. Love is powerful. And I think the way that you show friendship and love to the people that you're invested in is very, very powerful, dude. It's awesome. Like I've been to in your community. You were making memes for Tamagotchi Life, and I started subscribing to all the people that you were making memes for. And I've watched Mills. I've watched Nick's Fire Games. I've watched TCJ. I've watched Star. I watched Star. These people are like streaming every day, and every single stream I've been in, man, they are like praising you. They're praising your community. It's been incredible to see what an impact you have on people's lives, dude. So yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate being a part of this, man. Co, you're the man. Really go above and beyond for everyone. Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy awesome to see, man. You are impactful in your community's lives, and so far you've been impactful in mine. Very unfortunate. Yeah, man. Don't forget earthquakes. Yeah, California has some pretty interesting earthquakes. I don't know. I live in Washington State now, and in California we had like earthquake drills. I don't know if they have that here in Washington. And it's so like it's such an interesting like concept to me, because we never had like hurricane drills, and we never had like tornado drills, and we never had like certain drills that I'm sure other parts of the country are going through, but you don't consider that shit when you're like 4 or 5. You don't consider that shit when you're a kid. I have room with a shrine of you. I hope this shows a beautiful friendship we could have. Yo, hell yeah. Father, that was quick work, dude. You got some quick work going for the co-shrine. Yo, I'm behind. I need to get a co-shrine going. Elmo, hey, yo, please, you the G. Okay, yo, there. Hopper, I'd say chunky, to be honest. Solid works, though. Hopper, did I miss your stream? Co, you're the man. You really go above and beyond for everyone. We're all so blessed to know you for real. Such a solid dude. Yeah, solid dude for reals. Yo, hopefully Jay shows up because Hopper and Jay, I've seen you guys in a lot of the communities, and it's been really awesome, like just being a part of your guys' like chats and you guys support the community that you're in too, man. I don't know if you guys have channels. Hopper, if you have a channel, I'd like to subscribe to your channel and support your channel. But I've seen you in so many chats and like you're really participative and stuff like that. Man, it is fucking awesome. It's like a church in this room. Father Elmo's got a shrine to Cobalt, and like people are coming into to his pews and like bending the knee and like praising, maybe not praying, but praising Cobalt. There you go. It's like a church. There you go. I used to live in Victorville. If the Great Quake hits, I would have had a beachfront property. Okay. Victorville. I don't know where that is. Marge, is that in California? Because I know there's like songs and there's like the idea, like there's this media idea that California is just gonna fall off of the continent and because of an earthquake, and it's just gonna like rip into the ocean. I don't know if we've seen anything like that in our time. I don't know. I feel like. I remember this whale that like came into the bay, but like I don't remember any continents like drifting into the I don't remember any states or countries like falling into the ocean because of earthquakes. Not in our lifetime, right? Hopper is joining us maybe for the big Among Us stream. Yo, the hell yeah! Okay, you guys, I got it. There's an invitational right now. For YouTubers to go into an Among Us stream. Yo, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think the community that I've been referring to, that I've been actively like participating in and enjoying and learning so much. First off, and just like appreciating the people's journeys and stories that they're telling. Yo, it is that we're all gonna be in a. We all might be in an Among Us, in an Among Us stream, or like it's an invitational to play Among Us together, and we'll be doing it through a Discord call, so I won't have to type in, So I'm super excited to play with everybody, and it'll be really cool for you guys to meet these awesome creators, Honestly, Father almost said honestly, I'm a veteran with earthquakes, hurricanes. Very common here in the Caribbean. Okay. Yeah. Did your island ever fall into the ocean, Father Elmo? I mean, no, we would have heard about that. Yeah. Yes. It's in the Mojave Desert. Victorville is in the Mojave Desert. Yo. Yeah. Have you heard the song, from Tool? And it's like, learn to swim. And then, that song is like, you like, the world is going to shit, basically. So learn to swim because I'll meet you down in Arizona Bay. So it's like he's singing about like like the west side of the continent of America, just like sinking into the ocean or something happening to the ocean that rises up to Arizona. Yo, that would be what the fuck? That would be insane. 2020 was pretty rough for Puerto Rico. The year started. And not 1 hour has passed, and immediately an earthquake happens. Then on the 7th of January, after Three Kings Day, a back-to-back 6.4 magnitude earthquake. Dang, dude. Yeah, like typically New Year's is like it's like a celebration of like rebirth, for your year and for like your like personal goals and like setting like boundaries for who you're going to be for this year. So man, that would be fucking terrifying if like if your new year started with like devastating earthquakes like that. 6.4 is wild. I think on the Richter scale it goes up to 10. So 6.4 can probably knock down or break the foundations of certain homes. That is scary, man. That is rough. Yo, Cobalt says I fucking love Tool. Hell yeah. The Pot is such a good song to drum to. Yo, Colt, you drum, man? If my island got engulfed by the seas, I wouldn't be here right now. I'm glad you're here. Father, I'm glad you're here. Maybe, maybe have like a plan. What like because I'd imagine there might be warnings before, your island gets engulfed by the seas, and so hopefully I hope you and your grandparents and your family all have plans to come to a safe location. Yeah. I want Father Elmo to live beyond your means. Yeah, like I wish you living in the greatest of comforts and things along those lines. Start a at Marge message. You missed some messages. Okay, yo. Tool is goated. Hopper said Tool is goated. Just don't ever meet them. Mainly Maynard. He's not very cool, and he's a real god complex with him. Yeah. I know he started like a vineyard. Start with Marge. I've read these. Let me see. I've read these conversations. Cool. I was talking to Marge about where Victorville is, and she said it's in the Mojave Desert. I read that. I legit went through Hurricane Katrina. It was the worst. Hopper said, yes, I plan to be there. Thanks to Co helping me get it downloaded. Yo, okay, W's on getting W's on getting Among Us. Hell yeah, dude. Hopper, I cannot wait to play with you, man. Yo, I don't know how serious I can take Among Us. Like, I think watching that Eevee, that Eevee Among Us collaboration type, Pokemon and Among Us thing. It's not a game I know how to take seriously. So I'll try. I'm gonna try to get into it and get into the role of Among Us and try to figure out. But every time I played that game, I shit you not, every time I played that game, you can go back to all of my Pico Pal streams where we played Among Us and see. I think I've only been the imposter one time. And we've played it 3 or 4 times, and every time I've played it, I've just been doing my tasks. And because I can't type into the chat and stuff like that, people think I'm suspicious, and so they kill me off. And then my ghost just goes and does the tasks. And it's I want to get these tasks done, and I want to learn the maps and stuff like that. So I'm still really new to Among Us, and I didn't ride the wave of Among Us when I first saw that game coming out and stuff like that. So it's all brand new to me, and it's kind of funny to watch the game. It's funny to watch Among Us because I just I zone out, man. I watch everybody else getting into it, and for me it's oh, I don't know. Tuesday I'll have a community event for Among Us, so everyone can practice. Everyone here, welcome to join. Okay, I'll if we do that. Tuesday, I'm only available at 7 o'clock. So if you guys are going past then I could probably join. But I can't join before that. Tuesdays are pretty busy for me. 2020 was pretty rough for Puerto Rico. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did skip some messages. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry I missed your messages, Co and Hopper. Yo, sorry guys. Let's see, where are we? When you get rage baited, you'll take it seriously. I don't know, man. I've got a practice temperament, and I really appreciate that part of me. I'm learning to understand self versus attaching self to ego, and it's really cool. Having kind of a back seat to myself. Watching me appreciate how I'm thinking through things. I don't know, man. I don't know if rage bait is gonna work in games like that with me. I don't know, maybe one time I did say I called Assassin one time. Assassin, I was maybe Assassin, you're the idiot, and I didn't. That was out of a frustration of some sort. But I I didn't mean to call Assassin an idiot, but he had been calling me an idiot or or calling my gameplay an idiot and stuff like that. And I was like, well, maybe it's not me. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you. And that's probably the most rage baited I've gotten. It was like a very passive, like, you know, I don't know if it's me that's the idiot here. You know, like it was kind of like that. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not really easy to rage bait. You know, I'm not. I understand the concept, and I practice not being rage baited. Okay, and also, yeah, hurricanes. I don't know how I survived Hurricane Maria back in 2017. Oh, dude, yeah, Hurricane Maria, I heard, was devastating. I saw like a lot of footage showing like you know, streets flooded and you know, people on top of their roofs and stuff like that. Dang, dude, yeah, dang. With Hurricane Maria, was like your home affected? Do you have to do any evacuations, Father Elmo? Okay. We using voice chat? Ain't no typing. Yo, I'm excited because this will be my first time playing Among Us on a voice call. So it's gonna be kind of neat. Tuesday is my 12-hour stream. No worries. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I'll be later, so I'll be available later. So yeah, if we're rocking it later in the evening, I'll hop on stream. I'll hop on stream and join you guys for practice. We honestly get hurricanes at least once a year, and I see this giant storm just giving Puerto Rico a haircut. Oh no, just barely avoiding the island, and my ass low key clenches. Okay, yeah, you got that tight pucker. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just gotta like clench up. You know? Okay, yeah. When I lived in Virginia, anytime a hurricane would come in, I had to be on my boat, and we would like sail around the storm and then come back if anything, you know, and help out with anything that might have happened. There was only one hurricane out of like maybe the 7 hurricanes that we went through while I was in the military. There's only one hurricane where I was able to like volunteer and help people like build up some houses and do some painting and like and get rid of like garbage and stuff like that. So there was some efforts that I got to join in volunteer work while I was in the military for one hurricane, and I can't remember which one it was because there was like 7 hurricanes that happened while we were like while we were in Virginia, and we just like sailed around all of them. And so like 6 of them nothing happened to anybody's homes. Like it was like it blew over a chair, or you know, it was like jokes. There was a lot of memes about like these massive like hurricanes coming to hit in Virginia, and then it was just like nobody was affected by it. So I think only one time did we see like destruction from a hurricane where I was living. So yeah, I think I was fortunate for that, but I was glad to help. And now that these fires are happening, all I want to do is go and help people. But I think it's still chaotic, and people don't know what the damage is, and people don't know what's going on. But I'm thinking and considering, and I don't know if I'm big enough, but I'm thinking and considering that maybe we could do like a charity stream or something like that, and try to like get some donations for the families being affected in the area. So, but let me wrap my head around that and realistically look at like what is going on with numbers and if it would be worth it. Because my time might be better spent going and physically like you know, decluttering, like demolish, taking throwing away demolished, you know, houses and helping out in that way. Necrotio, 332 was your prediction. That Mewtwo is very much purple. I will not be a PG stream. It will not be a PG stream. Yeah, that's cool. We're adult here. We're all adult here. I like playing a horror game and just barely avoiding death. Oh, that's what it was like. The hurricanes. Okay, Yeah. Father Elmo, you're welcome to come to the Big Island. You know, the mainland. You know, like come to Washington, man. We'll hang out. We'll go and walk around town, and you know, we'll find you a place to stretch your legs. You know, I know you're taller. You know, Father Elmo lore is like you're 6'7" or something like that. You know, like people know you know come. You're welcome to come to my state, and I'll be happy to show you around, man. All right. Reminder to like the stream. Yo, oh, good call. Like the stream and don't forget to subscribe. Yo, if you guys are brand new here, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel up to right now. The goal right now is to get to 500 subscribers, and then I can apply to be a partner with YouTube. And we're getting so close. Last I looked, we were at 363 subscribers. Man, yo, if you guys can help me with just clicking that subscribe button and hanging on to that for a while, yo, that would mean so much to the channel and so much to me. So yo, yeah, thank you, Cobalt, for shouting that out and giving that public service announcement. Yo, thank you. The scariest thing I remember about the hurricane wasn't the houses near me getting their roofs blown away, or the big floors on the big floors in the other streets. The scariest thing was the sound of the wind. Me and many people, when dealt with the Hurricane Maria, I shit you not, it sounded like shrieks of people in agony. Ooh. Some people even went outside thinking someone was in trouble, but no, it was just the wind sounding like people screaming. Big floods, not floors. Oh, floods. Yeah, sorry. 8 like hype, 363 subs. Okay, we're still at 363 subs. Yo, Father Elmo, man, I don't know how to say, man. Like, that sounds terrifying. Yeah, I can only imagine how people that you know and that how you perceived all that, man. Like, yo, that's intense. That's intense because, like, I think innately we want to help, right? Innately we want to make sure that people have the opportunity to live and survive. Okay, yo, Cole, thank you, Cobalt. Live and survive. You know, I think innately we want better, the best for people. Yeah. So I imagine hearing, like, that almost sounds haunting, like hearing the sounds of wind, making it sound like agonizing screams. That sounds fucking awesome. Not awesome, but like awful. Work calls. Okay, Cobalt. Yes, I was reading Cobalt say work calls, and I didn't mean to say awesome, but I meant to say awful. Yo, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Like, I can only imagine. Yo, we didn't have anything like that in Virginia. Like I said, dude, it was like we didn't stay in any of the hurricanes, and typically when we got back, it was like a flop or some kind of dud. So, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that, yeah, it's scary. I know my house can handle it. We're in a safe zone, and the house is very sturdy, even if it's well over 40 years old. I mostly feel bad for the people that live in the wooden houses. Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad your house is safe. And I'd say even sturdy houses, you know, like, what do you do to fortify yourself? Yeah, yourself and even sturdy houses. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's interesting. Yo, nature. You might not fuck with nature, but nature will definitely fuck with you, and that is 100% true. So yeah, I'm sorry that nature, you know, like, does that to your island, man. Like, cause that's a population of people, that's a community that you probably live in and you know, and it's like a movie, or, you know, some, like, the story or a night. It's like those nightmarish stories in movies, I'd imagine, whenever nature turns its ugly side and affects you and people around you. And the whole power outages. I remember, yeah. I remember Hurricane Maria took away 2 months worth of power. So it was me and my grandpa in the house living by the power plants and gasoline. Did you guys have a generator? Did you guys have like a generator for that ran on gasoline? It was me, my older cousin, and my grandpa living in the house, and the rest of my family went to Missouri and came back around March 2018. Dang, dude. Yeah, man. Come to the mainland. It's not as bad. I'm living like, so I think I'm living about 20 miles from where the fires are right now. The air quality is, you can definitely smell smoke in the air, and I'm certain that ash and that smoke is going to settle at some point. So the air quality is going to get pretty hard to breathe, and it's not going to be easy to breathe. Luckily, we have like changed our air filters every year. Like, we've changed our air filters on a yearly basis. Yeah, we have multiple power generators. Okay, yo, GG's for power generators. Oh no. What? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Yo, that said virus barrier. I don't like the look of that. Where were we at? Let me see what number we're at. Let me get this set up. $337. $330. Actually, I just saw myself not reset. So it looks like we're at 339. Okay. Let me make sure this is up on screen. Let me get rid of these ads and things. Yo, sorry about that. I don't know what happened with the browser. It didn't look good though. I didn't like the look of whatever that was. Okay. The only reason let me see. Yeah, scary. I know my house can handle it. I mostly feel bad for people who live in wooden houses and the whole power outages. Maybe me and my older cousin. Okay, we have multiple power generators. The only reason I consider going to the mainland is because of Buc-ee's. Okay, yo, gee. So you wouldn't even live up here with me. Okay. You'd probably live in the southern states on probably the East Coast. Yeah, I think that's where Buc-ee's is. I miss their chicken sandwiches and fruit punch. Yo, GG's. The 7-Eleven Pan Con Bono. Is that like a 7? Yo, what? I don't know. I don't eat a lot of gas station food. 7-Eleven. I don't go to a 7-Eleven to get like anything to eat there. I don't eat a lot of snacks, and so I haven't gone to like a 7-Eleven and eaten like heated food. Yo, it just doesn't it doesn't feel I guess I would worry about like bacteria and germs. You know, like who knows what kind of stuff is out there. All right, we're at 341 resets. This next reset is going to be Aubrey's prediction at 342. Yo, Aubrey landed the shiny Zapdos when she predicted 2,542. So that's when we got the shiny Zapdos. Yo, let's see if this next reset is going to be is going to be a shiny. Okay. But yeah, the power outage was pretty bad. Gas prices increasing by the minute. I remember when the power came back to where I live, I saw everyone running to the street screaming the power is back. Yo. Wow, that was the first time I ever saw my grandpa shed a tear. Well, okay, well, yeah. I have my dad and my brothers. They're also very unhealthy masculinity people. It's okay to cry, guys. I sobbed when I watched movies and things that relate to the life experiences. It's okay, I'm not, it's okay to cry. It's incredibly rare to see that man cry. Once in a million event of a lifetime. Yeah, I imagine that's got to be impactful for you when you see your grandpa cry, if that's something that like he's not interested in showing people. But yeah, that's not healthy, like, because like oftentimes people going through life are in vulnerable states, and oftentimes it's emotional shit. And so if you're stuffing all that emotion and that vulnerability down and not exploring it and sharing it with people that you love and care about, they don't get to learn the lessons that you're learning, and you don't get to learn lessons about vulnerability, emotions, and things along those lines. So I would definitely encourage, if something's bringing a tear to your eye, figure out why. Well, learn about it. It's powerful, man. Hey, I was watching the news. Alex, yeah, did you see about the fires? Did you see about it's like 3,500 acres burning. But yeah. Oh. Yo, what's up, Waffles? Yo, I'm happy you're here, Waffles. Thanks for the purple heart. Yo, Waffles, how is your Sunday going? How's your Sunday going? Yo, it's fun hanging out with you and Eevee the other day in TCJ's stream. I enjoyed chatting with you guys. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Alex. I know. Yeah. Let me preface by saying, Alex, one time you started a conversation that ended up getting like to a point of discomfort because you were talking about things that were inappropriate. And I'm not saying that you've done that yet, but be careful, man. Like please filter yourself and be aware of like how appropriate what you're talking about is. Unfortunately, right now there's a lot of shit that's like politicized, and it just drives like a wedge in people's decisions and opinions. So just be aware, man. Like I don't want people to have like a wedge driven in their opinions. I just want everyone to support each other, care about each other, and feel free to be their full selves in that way, in love, care, and support and things like that while we're here on the channel. All right, yeah, while we're streaming. All right, yeah, and if I see something that seems kind of like rough to read, I'm not gonna read it. I'm sorry, Alex. Just because I don't want to drive anyone's opinion of you or drive any opinions away from like your ideals. Yeah, you get to have your ideals. Everybody, you get to have your ideals, and it's valuable to make opinions, and it's important to learn what your opinions are, and I think it's also like at a base level, we all just want like our humanity to be understood, and with that, like, it's hard to understand people's humanities. So because we all have different perspectives and opinions and ideas, so it gets tough, it gets convoluted, and gets difficult. So that's what I would say, because what's important is that you guys are going through this life, and you guys are going through these experiences. And I certainly, absolutely 100% value, your humanity. All right. And I want everybody to understand that and feel that in the chat. Yeah, I'm not going to read that kind of stuff, Alex. Alex said, I've never been to China. I haven't been to China either. I do love traveling though. Alex, where have you traveled? What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite place that you've ever traveled? For me, I've got a few, but my favorite place that I've traveled is probably Italy. I got to go to Greece. It doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Okay, Alex, unfortunately, dude, yeah, that's going to be dude, don't inundate the chat with this kind of stuff, please. All right. Yeah. Let me just put this very clearly. If you keep pushing these kind of topics and conversations, I'm going to mute you, and I don't want to do that. So, let's talk about Pokemon. Let's talk about what's happening on your weekend. What's fun? Yeah, let's talk about something else, man. Something else, literally. Something else, yeah? Don't push it, please. Please don't push it. I don't want to put anyone in timeout. You're not all children and stuff like that. And if you are children, I want everybody to act like adults here, participate with the rest of the adults here. And so we don't have to, be brought down to childlike mentality. We don't have to do that. We can all hang out and vibe together. So let's not change that. No, I'm not 5 either, and neither is the rest of the chat. And you don't have to devolve the conversation down to less than what people are. All right. If you need to take a break from YouTube too, Alex, I mean, we've had some really cool conversations, and I know where you're coming from. If you need to take a break from YouTube so that way you're not pushing things that people don't want to talk about, take a break, man. Yeah, this isn't the place for that. This is Training Riolu. This isn't a place for those things, man. Yeah, we're talking about self-improvement. Yeah, we're talking about supporting each other. We're talking about Pokemon. We're talking about theories. We're talking about things that make us laugh. Yeah, we don't want to get into controversial shit that is being pushed down our throats in every other aspect of our lives. Yeah, taking a break from the news is a good call. It's nice to it's a good call. There a lot, I don't know about you guys, but where I'm from, there's a lot of beauty to be observed. On the river. Jinx? Thank you, Jinx. I hope we get the shiny too. Just here to say good luck, but I can't stay, sadly. Oh, okay. Appreciate you, Jinx. Yeah, on there's a river that runs through our town, and there is a bald eagle nest that is really cool. It's close to where I live, and it's really cool to see a rare animal like that. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna try and ask Alex to take a chill. There we go. Okay. Home time buffet is good food. Okay, yo. There you go. There you go. Food? That's what's up. What did you guys eat today? Today I fried up some eggs and had like 6 eggs for breakfast. So I'm all full up and ready to go. I got some protein in me. I had a glass of milk, and then I had like 3 cups of coffee. Bald eagles are awesome. Hopper said bald eagles are awesome. My grandpa was a falconer, and I've worked with golden eagles. Yo, that's sick. Yo, I've never gotten to see a golden eagle before. That's sick. I bet their wingspans are fucking massive. Gold eagles, different types of hawks and falcons and owls. We hunted we would hunt rabbits and other critters with them. Yo, Hopper, that's so cool, man. Okay, Alex, you got some Starbucks today? Right on. Yo, okay, gotcha. You know, that might make sense to some of the rapid fire chats that you're doing, with the wild topics. Yeah, man, let's thank you for bringing it down to some normal stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, home time buffet has great food. I don't have a home time buffet up here where I live, dude. So I haven't had a chance to to eat hometown buffet. Home time buffet. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been there. We have like Longhorn. Was that what it's called? We have like a buffet place called like Longhorn, and they have like barbecue and stuff like that. It's kind of neat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Alex, you said you celebrated your brother's birthday recently? What did you guys do for your brother's birthday? Oh, it was closed in 2021? Yeah. Yep, man, that sucks. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that closed down around that time. But we all get to like move on, yeah, and get to different places in our lives. Everything kind of happens, and we get to like choose what to do from there, yeah. It's interesting, man. When you get older, like time goes by like really like a lot faster. I think when your brain so for men, like our brain like starts connecting our frontal cortex at around the age 25. And so that's when maturity typically hits for a lot of men around that time. And so I feel like after maturity, the fully functioning brain of a man, like once we get to that point, it seems like time speeds up a lot. Like everything goes by so fast. It's interesting. It is bizarre. I don't know if you guys feel that, you know, like but things went by so slow when I was a kid. I all the time when I was a kid, I was like, man, I just want to grow up. I just want to be older. And it's like it felt like everything was taking its time, and now it's like, man, I don't have time for shit. Yeah. But yeah, man. Anyhow, we're moving through to resets to get to 364 for Necrotio's next prediction, and then after that we have 367. Do you guys have any predictions that we could take down for this stream today? I think I'm gonna go to 500 resets today. I'm gonna go to 500 resets. So if you have a prediction, let me know. I'll write down your prediction, and then we'll get you all set up for maybe getting the shiny today. If we get the shiny today, it's gonna be a miracle. I don't think we'll get the shiny today because we're only like 300 resets in. But it'll be a miracle if we can get it. Not have I seen the Porygon episode that got banned? 424. All right. Yeah, Alex, I've got you down for 424, man. Thanks for the prediction. Okay, got you down. No, I haven't seen that episode, but I know, like, I think he got banned before hitting the States. But like I know that like some of the people that watched it, there's a bunch of kids that got like epilepsy. Man, there was a theory in yesterday's stream reactions that we did that like was talking about like this Pokemon ARG, and it was crazy. It was like people watched an episode and like it was saying that, you know, like from like it was untrue things, but it's like this. It was almost like a Pokemon like horror mystery, like ARG that like someone made up and like created this idea that like a bunch of kids like you know had a tough time with watching an episode and got like sick, and it was called like the Lavender Town. That was wild, man. I've never heard that theory before, but that was like insane. It was like I've seen something like that had to do with SpongeBob. Like there is this like interesting and weird theory that like somebody wrote an episode of SpongeBob that never released, and the people that have gone to like private viewings of this episode, like it warped them. Like it warped their minds and it warped their mental states to like these crazy and difficult things for them to comprehend. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what is this? But I don't think that kind of stuff, I don't know if that's real. Like, I like the idea of that kind of stuff because it like definitely provokes the imagination. The world is meant to be unpredictable. I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's things that are predictable. Like some people's behaviors are like signaled by things they've done in the past, and you know, sometimes history repeats itself. But like we do live in a galaxy that is constantly moving, right? And so like who knows in the cosmos like what could happen. My brother to play Hot Wheels and stuffed animals. Wait, my brother used to play with Hot Wheels and stuffed animals that he's outgrown since middle school. Yeah, man, I played with toys for a long time. It was kind of like my getaway. We can't change the past and we can't change the weather. Yeah, but we can learn from the past. And like nature, like I was talking to Father Elmo because he was talking about hurricanes and because like like he lives on an island, and so like hurricanes, nature is interesting. Like I think we have like technology to monitor nature, yeah. Um, but and with that technology, we can probably come up with predictions and ideas about it. But yo, you don't. A lot of the stuff that nature has to offer, you don't want to be in the middle of. You don't want to be in the middle of. But it was kind of neat. Last night I was with a YouTuber named Mills, and he was on Google Earth, and we were like exploring these different wacky things on Google Earth. That was kind of neat. Like you can go onto Google Earth and find that like in Antarctica, there's like a face in the snow that's like a giant's face. It is interesting because like the satellite images from Google Earth that have been taken all over the world, there in Antarctica, there's like this very like it doesn't look like a human, but it's very humanoid looking face that could be just like a coincidence that it's like etched into the like it's etched, it could be a coincidence that time etched into this part of the glacier, like this part of the land, like a very humanoid looking face, but it is gigantic, and it almost looks it doesn't look like human beings. It looks like a humanoid. They're like some sort of like alien type thing. It's really interesting. But yeah, you can look that up on Google Earth and find like it was bizarre to see. But there was a bunch of stuff. There was a bunch of like a long time ago there was a giant like bunny rabbit that was in Italy, and there was like this place in California that has like a bunch of like someone put a bunch of ways that you could see from space, like the word help all over the place. That was really bizarre. Hey, Ko, welcome back, man. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're back. But yeah, Google Earth, it's kind of interesting because you can find a lot of like very interesting things that are going on around the world. But it's also neat because like Google Earth has mapped out like structures and buildings and like satellite images of things that over time and stuff like that, and it's really cool to see. 10 like hype. Yo, thank you guys. Yo, thank you for liking the stream, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, just making sure I didn't miss any chats. Yo, I know Alex had said a lot of stuff. Hopper said bald eagles are all. Yo, Hopper, if you're still here, man, where did your did your grandpa own property to Falcon on, or is there like a place that he could go to like help train birds? Because that kind of stuff is really cool. I've always thought it would be neat to like tame some crows by offering them like shiny things and like just being consistent in a crow's life, because I've seen like that's a thing that people have done to like they've like given like coins and shiny objects and like shiny like paper clips and stuff like that gleam off of the sun, and crows will like pick that shit up and they will value it. Like crows are smart enough to like place value on objects, and so like some people can get crows to like just return and show up and like bring them objects, and so it's like an exchange of sorts with a crow. I think that would be so cool to do, but I don't know where in my vicinity where crows hang out. I haven't seen a lot. I know in some places I've lived, there's like outside of my window, I could hear the cawing of crows, and I wish I would have thought to do this then. But yeah, now where I live, I don't hear crows nearly as often. There's a different like ecosystem and habitats for Pokemon, for animals. So yeah, I can't tame a crow where I'm at right now. I think it'd be cool. So yeah, Hopper, let me know if like your grandpa has like a ranch that he goes to, or like if he does that from home, you know what I mean? Like that would be neat to learn. Okay, Necrotio, we're at your prediction for 364, and then after this we'll be working towards Virgil's prediction of 367. Yo, hopefully work's going okay, Cobalt. Yo, thanks for having the stream up while you're at work, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Lily Moon, good luck on the hunt. Yo, Lily Moon, yo. Lily, I'm guessing this is Lily Moon from Nick's community. Yo, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Austin, yo, hopefully it's a wonderful day. Yo, it's interesting. There's I'm having a great day, but thank you for asking. My heart goes out to a lot of people right now because there's a big fire in my town, and so last night we had guests here with their pets and stuff like that, because their house is in the vicinity of a place, it's like in the fire that's happening. Like their house is in the vicinity to like possibly catch flames and stuff like that. So they're watching the news and keeping an eye on everything. And that is like, there's over 600 structures that got destroyed in the fire. So, but there are like thousands of people that were evacuated and displaced last night. So yeah, that's happening in my town. And I'm concerned for friends. I'm concerned for people I don't know. And I can only imagine like in those 600 structures that got destroyed, like what they're going through. So yeah, I'm hopeful that soon we'll be able to like, clear out debris and make way for people to move back into their homes and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. But Lily Moon, Austin, I'm happy you guys are here and thanks for asking. But hopefully you guys are having better days. I hope it's like a beautiful summer weekend and your Sunday is awesome. What are you guys up to? It's August. I know when I was like younger, we used to go to like hot August nights and like go check out car shows and stuff like that. But what do you guys like to do? What is like your summer tradition that you guys like to do? Yeah, he had some property with where we had our birds. Okay, but he also worked with the zoo. Okay, and animal shelters and rehabilitation facilities around the county. Hell yeah. W's Hopper's grandpa, dude. Cobalt, have you seen the Pokemon anime? It looks like Alex found Cobalt's channel. Yo, hell yeah, guys. Yeah, Cobalt's got an awesome community. If you haven't subscribed to Cobalt or Nintendo, check them out. I know Cobalt's doing an awesome stream tonight. I think he's going to be doing like a 12-hour stream, and he's challenging himself on Cobalt to like beat Poppy Playtime, every Poppy Playtime game in 5 hours. I'm too much unk to see the new ones. Oh hell no, yo Cole, I'm watching and caught up. I think with I'm not caught up, but I'm like a season behind on Horizons. It's a great show, dude. Good animation, cool characters. There's this like Captain Pikachu that's a badass and it's going over like the lore and these cool stories about Pokemon. So I like it. I like Horizons. Lily is asking how Cole's doing. Yeah, hell yeah. Yo, Lily, how are you? How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? W Alex, hell yeah. Okay. So Necrotio, we made it to 364 and we didn't get the shiny Mewtwo, but we were working our way to 367, which Virgil's made the predictions for Mewtwo to be 67s, all the 67s. So we're trying to get shiny Mewtwo for Virgil, not on this reset, but on the next one. Oh, whoops! Not on this reset, but the last one. And now we're at Father Elmo's reset, which is 369. Yo, Shadven fan, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat, dude. I'm swell. Headed home now. Got off a bit early. Yo, W's Co, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations on getting off work early. I'm playing a Japanese version of Pokemon Sapphire. Hell yeah. Yo, Lily, how are you liking Sapphire with the Japanese version? Is that pretty awesome? Like, are there differences that you recognize? That'd be cool, man. Yo, Lily, that'd be awesome. Austin says, drive safe, Co. Hell yeah. Yo, drive safe, Co. Yeah, make it home safe. Yo, make sure to put the channel down if you put down Training Riolu, so that way you can make it home safely to Star and Co Jr. Yeah, your baby Co's. Yeah. Make it home safe, man. Yo, Austin, it's good to see you here, man. How is everything going? Yo, so we are working our way through these resets just to get like closer to the shiny for Mewtwo. It would be an absolute miracle if we could get the shiny, but I don't know. With we got a lot of good luck with Moltres. We got shiny Moltres at like 523. I'd say we had a lot less luck with Zapdos at 2,542. Yeah, we didn't get very lucky with Zapdos, and then we got some I'd say pretty average like resets for Articuno at 1228, and so we got the shiny at 1228. Happy to be here. Yo, I'm happy you're here too. You can't read Japanese? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can't read Japanese either. I think though too, like there's especially like the lady in Moss Deep City. There's a lady that sits and talks to you about like all the legendary Pokemon, I think. I would probably take the kanjis that are in Sapphire and just make sure to translate what she's saying at least, because like there's probably some banger lore going on for Rayquaza and for Kyogre and Groudon. She's probably got some pretty good lore going on. Just to translate what she's saying. I think that would be probably, for me, that would be the best one. Yeah. Cobalt says, Austin, for real boyfriend? Trust. And then he's joking. He's joking. Okay. Happy to be here. Yeah, hell yeah, Austin. I'm happy you're here too. Cobalt, let me know that we have 10 likes. So the stream is off to a good start. Hopefully by the end of these resets, I'm gonna go to 500 resets today. Hopefully by the end of these resets, we're like killing it. Like we have some great vibes going in the chat. We got some good stuff going on. And I get to hang out with some cool ass people. Like here's two legends looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay. Father Elmo, we did not get the shiny at 369. So sorry. I'm sorry we didn't get the shiny there, but we're at 372 right now, and Aubrey has a prediction at 373. Yo, guys, if you're new here, I'm doing predictions on when we get the shiny Mewtwo. If I land the shiny Mewtwo on your prediction, I'll open up a couple packs of cards, and what I'll do is like just if we land the shiny on your prediction, I'll meet with you off stream, and then I'll send you any of the hits that we get from the packs of cards. And so far in this box set that we had, the packs of cards were kind of duds. I think the only thing that we got was like a Gyarados EX. So these two packs, I think, have some good stuff in there. So let me know if you have any predictions on when we get Mewtwo. today I'm gonna be going from 300 to 500. So we're at 373. There are people that have predictions written down, so you can't guess their prediction, but I'll let you know. So yeah, Marge predicted 388. Aubrey predicted 389. Marge predicted 395. Cobalt predicted 388. Jinx predicted 400. Alex predicted 424. Father Oma predicted 420. And then I have some reoccurring predictions that are going from 400 to 500. So let me know if you got a random prediction. Let me know, and I'll let you know if I could take down your prediction, or maybe have you guess another number. Let me know. Okay. Yeah, Cobalt said pick a number between 1 and 99. If it's not picked, you can have every round of number for those examples. Yeah, you can have reoccurring predictions as well too. So yeah. If you have a favorite number and you want me to like try to get the shiny Mewtwo on that number every stream, let me know. Just say like I want all the blank numbers, whichever one you want, and I'll just write it down so that you have it every stream. Or you can just pick a random number. We have someone named Virgil who pops in on streams, and he'll just pick like what we're doing from the day, and he tunes in every stream and just picks a random number from what we have, or the numbers that he likes. So yeah, you guys are welcome to guess and make a prediction. That's kind of what's going on right now. Bolts, you and I are going to be great partners. I kill you and take the blame. You may get voted out and die in space, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Oh, goddamn. The stream pushed me way the fuck back, and it was in the Among Us topic. Oh, yeah. We were talking about Among Us a little bit ago because Cobalt is running, people that have YouTube channels and they're streaming regularly and stuff like that. Cobalt is doing an invitational for Among Us, and we're all going to be able to collab and be on the spaceships, trying to figure out who the murderers are. Yo, that's going to be wild. So yeah, Father Omo got pushed back to the Among Us conversation. Pick a number. Okay, yeah. YouTube, you scoundrels. Yeah. YouTube. Yo, Lily said, I can only play my Japanese cartridge of Pokemon Sapphire a little bit at a time because I don't have a charger for my DS. Oh shit. Yeah. Yo, okay, Lily, I hope you find a solid charger. I don't know if I have any extras. TCJ is joining us again? Yo, hell yeah. Yo, I can't wait to play with TCJ. That's gonna be fun, man. He seems like such a cool dude. Yo, there's a lot of people in the community that seem like such cool dudes. And I said Bolts, I meant Riolu. Father Omo, like you're steeped in Bolt's community and training Riolu's community, and like today it's just like you cross the lines. You're crossing streams. You know what I mean? Father Omo said help. Yeah. WTCJ, hell yeah. Yo, Father Omo, GG's though for crossing the streams. That's the only way to kill the main villain in Ghostbusters. You got to cross the streams. Okay. Brother, I'm just lost. Oh god. Oh no, Father Elmo. Father Elmo, reach out for my hand. I'll guide you. Yo, thanks for being here in stream yesterday, guys. Like doing reactions, stream reactions yesterday was so much fun. Yo, and thank you for showing me that vine, Father Elmo. Yo, if there's any other vines in that period of time that you guys want to share with me. Oh, I forgot to do this too. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna share the Discord with you guys. And pin that because feel free to join the Discord. We're gonna I typically share what's going on with my day, so that way you guys can be here for streams and stuff like that. But yeah, we have a bunch of cool channels in there. There's like a channel that's like, you know, a Pokemon adventure. Sometimes we have watch parties. There's like a music channel and an art channel, which is awesome. You have access to me. You know, you can speak to me most of the time, and you know, unless I'm sleeping, I'm typically on available on Discord. So yeah, feel free to join the community and be there, because there's a lot of announcements and things going on in the Discord that you might not see on like a random stream. You know what I'm saying? Might as well react to like the most iconic vines compilation. Okay, yeah. You're welcome to like pop that into the stream reaction in the Discord, and yo, we'll see what we could. Yo, we'll see how long things can be funny for. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's check that out. But yeah, it was awesome. Like, whatever happened, you guys posted stuff, and we ended up getting like 2.5 hours out of stream reactions from the Discord yesterday. Hell yeah, that shit was fun, man. There's some that part of Foyne, the videos that he makes with those evolutions are solid, man. And we got some cool like mashups between like Among Us and like Pokemon, and then we got like some cool like mashups between like Super Smash Brothers and like different IP. So it was pretty sweet to see. There's some creative people out there, and it was awesome to like appreciate some voice acting and some like design developing and stuff like that from the stream reactions yesterday. I really enjoyed it. Plus those fucking I've been thinking nonstop about the theories that were on stream reactions yesterday. I've had so much fun. I was like, man, I need to like kind of like make sure that I'm not stuck on this, because I'll spend the entire stream talking about theories. But yeah, I think we did a pretty good job. It was a lot of fun. Okay. We're at 380 right now. Marge has a prediction for 388. W's Marge, thank you for the prediction. And then Aubrey has a prediction for 389. Okay, so we're working our way to those two predictions, and we could get the Mewtwo before that. So there we go. It's possible, but not likely, right? We're only 380 resets into Mewtwo. I have a feeling that Mewtwo is going to be like, no, hands off for a while. No shiny, no green, no emerald eyes. You know what I mean? Like Mewtwo's beautiful emerald eyes when he's shiny. It's not going to happen for a while. We will be like standing by to get the shiny. I can't wait to get him. I can't wait to get the shiny Mewtwo. This is kind of like my first time trying to find the legendary birds and legendary Mewtwo shiny in Kanto. Have you guys ever done a shiny hunt for Kanto before? Oh, speaking of which, I need to come up with a question for the poll today. Yesterday was like, what's Spider-Man's most iconic villain out of like the 4 villains that I felt like were probably the most iconic, and you guys voted for Venom, which was pretty awesome. I'm curious. Yeah. Let's jump IPs. let's come up with a poll for. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've got a question for you. Here. This is something I think about sometimes. I've got a question for you for the poll. All right, I'm excited. I'm actually excited to find out what you guys think about this one. All right, hold on one second. I've never shiny hunted in my life, Hopper said. Whoa, dude. I hope Hopper, if you ever start shiny hunting, I hope you come back and ask ask for some assistance and help, and let me know what you need, man. I would be happy to help. Absolutely. I'm making the poll right now. Listening to Who Let the Dogs Out? Bro, what a deep cut, dude. Who Let the Dogs Out that song was crazy. That song came out and like everybody loved it. Okay, here's the poll. What? I'm gonna keep it a secret until it comes out. There we go. Okay, yo, this is actually a solid question. Okay, I love this question. I'm gonna give you guys 4 options, and I'm really excited to see what you guys think. Okay. I feel like there's an obvious answer for me, but maybe not. Oh, let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's make sure there's representation though too, yeah. Might that's kind of been remade. Oh, okay. And then okay. Here's another one. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Okay, I need to catch up on the counter too. I think I'm a little bit behind. And oh shit. What what was that? What was that called? Okay, yo, I'm trying to think there was this like okay, here we go. Got it. Just trying to give some representation. Okay, there we go. Yo, now you guys get to see what the hell I've been talking about. Okay, I've got the pull. It's coming up. All right. So this is the pull right here. All right. He might be joining too. Hell yeah, yo. All right, yo. We might be getting Nick in Among Us. That would be amazing. Okay, so the poll is asking, like, what 80s cartoon or franchise would you guys want to see remade in a modern show or a modern movie or something like that? And so the options are Thundercats, okay? We got Captain Planet, all right? And then we got Mighty Max. I don't know if that's a deep cut. And then we got Josie and the Pussycats. Yo, I was trying to think, like, what was a cool ass like cartoon that was geared towards females, and I couldn't think of one until I thought of Josie and the Pussycats, and I actually watched Josie and the Pussycats a few times, but yo, I think there's better ones out there. I just couldn't think of it. Okay, there you go. When I was a kid, I watched a lot of like cartoons that were oriented towards young boys. Yeah, I was like Street Sharks. There was this show called Dino Saucers. Yo, I watched Dino Saucers. And I tried to avoid things that were like already have been remade, like for like things that are like in our world, right? Like Power Rangers. I think we've got like a modern Power Rangers. I guess there's kind of a modern Thundercats, but like, yo, like what if there was a movie? You know, like what if there was a new show? I think that would be a good one. Captain Planet is a solid one, yo. and then Josie and the Pussycats, like, yo, I think there was like a movie that came out in the early 2000s, but it did. I don't know if it did the show justice. You know, I don't know if it did the show justice. Hell yeah, Co, I appreciate that, man. You know, I can't wait to see who all is joining. Who's gonna be joining the Among Us stream? That's gonna be fun, man. But Alex, that's so wild, dude, that you were listening to Who Let the Dogs Out. I used to run cross country in high school, and like almost before every race, because that song was like fairly new. Almost before every race in cross country, they would play Who Let the Dogs Out when they started the race, man. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, I'm excited to see like what the poll ends up doing, but yo, if you can, and I was trying to come up with a cool question for you guys. Yo, if you can answer the question in the poll, like what franchise would you want to be remade into like a newer remake? You know, like what do you think would be like the most like ambitious like remake, or what do you think would be the most powerful remake for you, yo? Let me know. I love Josie and the Pussycats. Yeah. Their theme song is catchy. Yeah. It was pretty good. I was trying to think of like, because I didn't watch a lot of like when I was a kid, like it was very much like, you know, these things are for boys, these things are for girls, and so like I watched a lot of like cartoons like Ninja Turtles and like Transformers and Thundercats and stuff like that. So I like there was a lot of stuff themed towards like toys. X-Men 97, yo, those toys were sick, dude. They already made a Thundercats reboot. Yeah, I saw that on Netflix, and I think it was good, but I feel like it was long enough ago that like maybe a new one could be cool. I never watched any of those. I was a 90s baby, and I grew up on the early 2000s. Yo, W's Lily. Okay, yo. Yeah, I guess Captain Planet was like just basically, you know, like 5 kids with these power rings, and they were like elemental rings. So like earth, wind, fire, water, and heart. Earth, wind, fire, water, heart. Yeah. So 5 rings and with your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. That was a cartoon that you know, is about like saving Earth and like promoting like you know, like healthy habits about like recycling and like cleaning up and not using your company to discharge like toxic goop into sewers and pollute people. And yeah, it was a pretty cool show. And then like Thundercats was like, it was cool. Like it was kind of like, there's a running theme of like home planets being destroyed and like the refugees from the planets like going and seeking out like new homes. And so Thundercats followed that line, and there was like, they had their planet like blow up, and they had to live on a place called I want to say Thundara. That might be their planet, but they had to live on Thundara. Get used to like, they became like and on that planet they became like the heroes of the planet by you know, like stopping slavery. Seriously, like that was a theme, stopping slavery and like and like stopping like people from doing evil things. And then there was like this evil bad guy named Mumra, and you know, the Thundercats had to like stop Mumra all the time. It was kind of like the villain of the week kind of situation, but I really enjoyed Thundercats because there's like the main characters were all based on like different big cats, like lions, tigers, cheetahs, panthers. It was and then there was like Snarf, which was like talking pet. It was Snarf. Okay. We're at 389, and this is Aubrey's prediction. Marge, we didn't get your shiny Mewtwo at 388. I apologize. And then Josie and the Pussycats was like basically about these it was kind of like Charlie's Angels, pretty much, but like basically they had a band, and it was like their adventures of like being on tour all the time, and then like how they resolved like issues with villains as well. Like they were like kind of superheroes in a way, but they had like but they had their music, which was the forefront of their show, and like always being on tour and stuff like that. And like Josie and the Pussycats, they always dressed up like cats for their shows and stuff like that. So I think there was like themes around fashion, themes around like problem solving, themes around popularity and like being famous. Josie and the Pussycats was kind of a cool show. What's up, Andalin? Welcome to the chat. What else did I put on there? Mighty Max. Oh, dude, Mighty Max. I think that was like actually not in the 80s. That was like an early 90s show. But Mighty Max was sick. Okay, basically Mighty Max was about this kid who met like a wizard, and the wizard like put him into like these different dangerous worlds, and in those dangerous worlds, he became Mighty Max. And so like this kid gains powers and is able to face against like evil goblins and orcs and different stuff like that. But they made these like pocket worlds of like Mighty Max's like toys. You know, the toys were like Polly Pocket, but like for like all the different worlds that Mighty Max would travel to and stuff like that. Mighty Max was actually a sick show, man. I really liked Mighty Max. So yeah, there we go. There's the poll for today. I got all 5 of the shiny legendaries in Pokemon Legends ZA. Dude, Wyatt, that was so fast, dude. Yo, you started like okay, yo, to be fair, I only streamed like for 4 hours while we were shiny hunting, or like 6 hours. I'm gonna take a nap. See you later, Training Real. Yo, Lily, thank you for being here. I hope you have a beautiful nap. I hope it's you have wonderful dreams and get lots of rest. Yo, thank you for being here, Lily. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. I'll see you next time. Wyatt, dude, I'm so impressed with how fast you got all the 5 shiny legendaries. And I'm just thinking, like, man, it took us a long time to get Cobalion. It took us a long time to get, like, I mean, it wasn't too bad for Terrakion, Virizion, but I think the Eon twins gave us a bit of a struggle. So yeah, it took us a long time to get the shinies, and I think we streamed like, you know, like from 4 hours to like 6 hours a day doing those shiny hunts. So yeah, that's crazy. You know, we spent a lot of time on stream doing those shiny hunts and not getting the shinies. I started shiny hunting them 18 days ago. Yeah, dude, you went through that quick. Yo, congrats though, Wyatt. That's awesome, man. Yo, I'll one of these days we'll probably do a chat battle again in Legends ZA, and yo, I'll look forward to seeing your shiny boys. I'll look forward to seeing your shiny legendaries. Yo, congrats. First was the rock type, last was Virizion. Yo, Terrakion's a cool shiny. Good choice going for Terrakion first. What's up, Snapesy? Welcome to the chat, dude. I'm happy you're here, man. Yo, happy Sunday, guys. How are you guys doing? Happy Sunday. Okay. So, in 2 more resets, we'll be at Marge's second prediction. And Marge is going to have all the 88s and all the 95s going forward. Snapesy, what's good? Yo, yeah, Hopper's in the chat. He's asking Snapesy, what's good? Yo, hell yeah. Yeah, dude. How's the East Coast? You know how you were dealing with like all the smoke in the sky not too long ago? Yo, that's kind of like what we're going through right now. Don't forget, on the 8th, you can claim this season's end rewards in ZA. So in next week we could do another Legend ZA ranked battles from Z to A. Yo, okay, that sounds awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder what the rules are going to be next. Okay, Wyatt, I've got you down for 500, dude. 500 for Wyatt. Yeah, awesome, man. I got your prediction down. Hell yeah. But I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I wonder what the rules are going to be for the next season, and hopefully the rewards are like Pokeballs and different like Apper Balls and stuff like that. I hope so. I hope the next season 14 is done. Is that this season? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I remember there was a bit of a struggle. Oh, is it flying Pokemon? This is the season where it's all flying Pokemon? Yeah, yo, dude. Oh, from the wildfire from Canada, that smoke is gone here. I'm sure that's taken care of up there. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is you were dealing with that a little while ago. We've got like a big 3,000 acre fire happening here where I live. For some reason, Mega Charizard X is allowed. Yeah, probably because it starts off as a flying type, yeah? What Pokemon would be able to beat Mewtwo in battle? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. If you're talking Gen 1, yeah? Well, and if you're talking Let's Go Eevee, there's probably quite a few Pokemon that can learn Dark type moves at this point in this game, and so beating Mewtwo couldn't. It might not be that hard, but I've got Butterfree that has like a Bug Buzz. Yo, I don't know if Mewtwo could stand up to the Bug Buzz that I have on this Butterfree. It's just flying Pokemon only. Yeah. I said I said fuck season 14. Yo, we made it through. But we had to build our team and try our hardest. You know what I mean? I think our team was kind of enjoyable. We used Rayquaza for the first time. Man, I didn't like using a legendary Pokemon on my team in ranked battles. Usually I'm using like Mimikyu. Usually I'm using Meowstic, and then maybe whatever the third Pokemon would be. Most of the time it's Lucario. Sometimes it's Absol. I think we haven't used too many legendaries in ranked battles, and normally you can't anyway. But I really like having Mimikyu and Meowstic in ranked battles and getting through from Z to A, because that alone is kind of like its own little challenge. But yeah, we got Wubble, and Doodle. Yo, Rayquaza would beat Mewtwo in one hit. yeah, like Sky Ascend, using its move, main move. Yeah. Honestly, Mewtwo is meant to be like one of the most powerful Pokemon. But I think there's quite a few Pokemon out there that can beat Mewtwo. Yeah, there's quite a few Pokemon. Like in the end, I think a lot of the legendaries kind of average out like the ability for a Pokemon to beat another Pokemon. And I think even like if effort value training, initial value training, all the training that you can do to build up Pokemon. I thought to do this while I was trying to fall asleep, but I subscribed to you. Yo, thank you, Lily. Yo, okay, thank you so much. Yo, we're at 364 subscribers. Yo, we're trying to make it to 500 so I could apply to be the partner with YouTube. And no, thank you so much for the support, Lily. But yo, I hope you sleep well. Thank you for doing that, Lily. I appreciate you. Okay. We're at 398. Marge, we didn't find the shiny Mewtwo at 395. I apologize, but Cobalt, we're at your prediction, man. We're at your prediction, Co. Last season, I used 3 of the rarest Pokemon and won most of the battles. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah. Last season was pretty neat because I think there was like no restrictions, right? There weren't any restrictions. And so it was kind of neat to see what people brought to the table. Yeah, ranked battles are kind of neat, man. I really liked the battle system in Legends ZA. I think that it's unique. It added some flavor to Pokemon that I think was definitely needed and well deserved. And so having that free roaming battle system was kind of cool. I like that it was like an upgrade from like the Legends Arceus battles, and it turned into like this like kind of a cooperation between your trainer and the Pokemon to battle against other trainers that are cooperating to try and like not hit like lampposts, like make sure to aim on certain Pokemon. Swapping out was kind of a cool technique to avoid certain things, and the prediction in Pokemon battles in ZA definitely changes. And most of the time I'm like, I'm not going to be bothered with this, but and I'll just like try to force my way through it. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Legendaries were banned in the last season. Okay, gotcha. I know recently there was like a no restrictions season that happened. Okay. Yo, Cobalt, we didn't get the shiny at 398, but Jinx, I know you stopped in for a moment and you said hi. Yo, thank you for doing that. Jinx, we're at your prediction right now. Prediction number, your prediction was number 400, and maybe we could get the shiny here. But yeah, we're probably scratching the surface of like any type of chance that we're gonna start getting the shiny luck. I think we're going to be starting to scratch the surface here soon. Certainly after 500, right? After 500 resets, we'll be scratching the shiny luck surface. But yeah, maybe through here. I think it was season 12 where... I think I just read that. Sorry, Wyatt. Yeah. Okay, yo. But yo, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Yo, thank you for being here on your Sunday, on your weekend. You know, I hope you're having a beautiful day and you're able to enjoy, you know, your summer starting to wind down. Like, I think we're at the point where summer is going to start moving. It's going to be hot. We'll probably have a few more summer days and a couple of summer weekends and stuff like that. And we're probably going to be moving into fall here soon. So yo, let's make it to fall. Mewtwo better be the black shiny, not the green Joker Batman. Oh, okay. Yeah, Andalin, we're gonna try not to upset you. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try and get the Pokémon tournament and Shadow Mewtwo. There you go. We'll try and get it. We'll try. Yeah, I like the green shiny Mewtwo, but one, because it's just Mewtwo, yeah, and two, because its eyes are so green. I'm a sucker for eyes. What can you say? There you go. Okay, we're at Midnight's prediction of 402. Yeah, if you guys have any predictions between here and 500, let me know. I'd like to land this shiny Mewtwo on one of your guys' predictions. That way we could open up a couple of packs of cards, and I could send you, the hits. There you go. That would be awesome. Yo, this week on Thursday, I got to send Virgil his cards. Last time we landed the shiny on a prediction was for Aubrey. Aubrey predicted, 2,542. Like, that's her prediction number, and we were able to land it. And she's like, oh, I don't want the cards. So she's like, just give them away to somebody else, and like maybe use like chat battles as a way to give them away. So yo, Virgil showed up. He stepped up his chat battle game to like win every single match that he faced off against, and like he had the most wins, and like I don't think he had any losses. So like Virgil like had like 14 wins or something. Like it was some crazy number of wins during chat battles, and so he ended up like winning the cards. And so on Thursday I sent him a little care package, and hopefully he's gonna be getting that soon, like this week, like this week coming up. I hope it comes on Monday. I'll look forward to Virgil getting his like protected package with the cards inside of it, on hopefully Monday. Hopefully. Okay. But yeah, there was like a cool full art, like there was a cool full art or full yeah, I guess it'd be full art energy card that he got. I think it was a fighting full art energy card, and that's kind of neat. It wasn't like golden, but it was definitely like a full art. Cheetahs are my second favorite animal. Okay. My first favorite animal is a fox. I love foxes, and that's changed for me throughout my life. Yeah, what would a second favorite? I haven't considered what. So Andalin, what's your first favorite? Do we know what your first favorite animal is, Andalin? help me remember, because I'm lost. I'm lost on the first favorite. I can't remember. What would a second favorite be for me? I love foxes. It's like okay, there we go. Midnight, we're at your prediction of 404. And then on this next reset too, we'll be at Dialga's prediction of 405. Wolves? Oh, that's right. Yeah. You were playing Wolf Quest 3. Okay. And so yesterday we found out, yeah, that's true. Yesterday we found out your favorite animals are wolves. That's a solid favorite animal, man. Wolves and cheetahs though, that's cool. You got the speediest and like probably the most like man, like Scrappy. Let's say Scrappy. The most scrappy animal is a wolf. Like, I mean that in the best way. Like they have a pack, so that's brilliant and smart. They're fairly cunning, you know, like they're powerful, and so like they're hella resourceful. Yeah, like they're very scrappy. I just meet. Okay. Snapesy says I just beat this Pokemon ROM hack. My team was Snorlax, Shiny Delphox. Hell yeah, W's Shiny Delphox. My starter. Wait. Oh, is this backwards? My team was Snorlax, Shiny, Delphox, my starter, Shiny, Beedrill, Togekiss, Ludicolo, Dragonair. But in the end credits, it showed a different team. Yeah, it's like you're the champion, but this is someone else's team. Cheetahs can run up to 75 miles per hour. Yo, W's Cheetahs. W's Cheetahs for being so fast. Can you imagine what type of muscle structure it would take for you to run 75 miles per hour? I used to run cross country in high school, and I definitely, you know, didn't pace those speeds for sure. we ran like 3 mile races. 3 mile. Yeah. We ran 3 mile. We ran 5 kilometers. So it's basically like 3 mile races, pretty much. And I think the fastest I ever run was when I was feeling the most relaxed and comfortable. I was in Hawaii, and out of like 700 people in the race, I got like 15th place. So that was the best run I've ever had. I felt like I could breathe clear. I felt like my mind was at ease. I felt like my body was just like running it on all cylinders, and I had an amazing run. Yo, in Hawaii, I just was like, man, this feels like I belong here. And feeling that level of belonging while I was running, it was like this incredible like boost to my comfort and ego, and I like my mind, and I was so clear. There was so much clarity while I was running that race. It was insane. I was never able to replicate that. They would outrun me. Yes. Yeah. I could not keep up with their speed or their probably their longevity, right? That's kind of what I was getting at. I was like really proud of that race, but you know, like the amount of endurance that I had from cross country probably wouldn't be able to outlast a run with a cheetah. Pokemon. So Snapesy said Pokemon Scythe was the game's name. It's kind of hard with all the puzzles, but it was fun though. Okay, cool. Yeah. I've seen this like interesting trolling ROM hack. It's called like, man, I want to say it was called like Cynthia's dumb ROM hack. And it was just like nothing but trolling like puzzles. And so it was all in Kanto, and everything was like Kanto, like the same as Kanto, but like doorways would take you into different places. Gyms were like damn near impossible unless you had like every single Pokemon in the Pokedex caught. And some of the Pokemon in the Pokedex were like just like the top side of Jigglypuff, you know, like versus like Jigglypuff, which were like 2 different dex entries. It was a really, really trolly, weird like ROM hack. Fun fact: kangaroos have the same bite force as a grizzly bear on a marsupial, and that only kicks mostly, and it can jump 10 feet. Okay, all right, yo, don't let yourself get bit by a kangaroo, because that could break some bones. Yeah, that sounds like putting yourself in like a vice, you know, like you're putting your you don't want that kind of pressure bearing down on you. I feel like my fur nephew has the same bite force as a grizzly bear too. They are the fastest land animal in the world. Yeah, yeah. It was kind of neat to learn that dolphins are faster than cheetahs. I don't know if you've heard that, but dolphins are like in the water. They're faster than cheetahs. Yo, Kobold said 364 subs. Yo, thank you guys. Whoever subbed, thank you. Yeah, I know Lily subbed. That must have been, yeah, Lily Moon subbed. Yo, thank you, Lily. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she mentioned that she was gonna take a nap. Lily Moon was gonna take a nap, and she subscribed. Yo, thank you, Lily Moon. I was thinking that we got another subscriber. Yo, okay, yeah, Lily, we know who it was. We appreciate you, Lily. I've played some extremely hard ROM hacks in the past. Which one was your favorite, Snapesy? What was your favorite ROM hack, and what was your favorite team that you've used in a ROM hack? So I'd imagine that's two different questions. I'd imagine that's two different games too. Yo, let me know. Or if you don't want to answer those questions, like give me a review of your favorite ROM hack, or let me know what your favorite thing about your favorite ROM hack was. There you go. Let us know. Kangaroos are so smart by tricking their prey or attackers by going in the water and luring them in, and then the kangaroo will then drown you. What the fuck? What? Hopper, we're at your prediction, dude. 412 for every 12. You said you wanted every 12, so we are at your prediction, man. I'm trying to pay attention. I missed Dialga's predictions, but yeah, we didn't get the shiny. Greyhounds can run up to 45 miles per hour. That's crazy. Yeah, what kind of muscle? That is an interesting like muscle structure. Yeah. Like what would it take for humans to get up to speeds of like 75 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour? Do we have the bodies or the capacity to do that? My favorite was Radical Red. The other one is a Sword and Shield. The other one's a Sword and Shield. Both are super hard. Okay. That's kind of neat. Yeah, man, I haven't seen any like ROM hacks for Sword and Shield, but I really like Sword and Shield. Yesterday, I was watching a YouTuber named Mills, and he was on Google Earth, and we were exploring Google Earth on like satellite images, and I don't know if you guys remember, but like Stow Inside in Galar region has like this really cool like land mural. Stow Inside has like a mural to the darkest day, like kind of engraved into the land. And so like there's like figures that are monstrous and large, and then there's like clouds engraved into the land, and like a bunch of stuff like happening in Stow Inside. And we were looking at like real life similar things that are on our globe that you can see from space, that are just these man-made structures that are created into the earth. And so there's like Mayan like figures, and like we went to like Antarctica and saw like this giant face in the I don't know, if you go into Google Earth, there's like a giant face in Antarctica, and it doesn't look like a human. It looks like maybe some sort of humanoid. It almost looks alien. And I was thinking like, yo, giants confirmed? It was pretty wild. The second fastest land animal is the pronghorn. Yo, 65 miles per hour. That's crazy, because like the cheetah is like 10 miles per hour faster than the pronghorn. Is that related to like an antelope? Pronghorns. I'm picturing like the tannish looking antelope that has like zebra stripes on the back of it. I'm imagining that's a pronghorn, but I'm not sure. I could be very wrong about that. I could be very wrong about that. Okay, yo, Hopper, we didn't get the shiny Mewtwo at 412. Oops. Okay, so we're working our way to 424 for Alex's prediction, and then we'll be working our way to 432 for Necrocio's prediction of 432. Okay, yo, it'd be kind of like I don't know, if we got the shiny in this stream, it would be pretty miraculous. In track and field, if you move the same time as the gunfire to start, you get disqualified, because the rules state no human can react or move that fast, but it's possible. Okay. We are slow runners, okay? Yeah, right? In comparison, human beings are slow as fuck. It's like the opposite of that meme, the fastest fuck boy. Fastest fuck boy. It's the opposite. We're slow as fuck, boy. 224. Okay. 424 for Alex. That's what we're working towards. Yeah, I don't know. What would it take for I've seen these interesting concepts about like machine like braces that go around your body to help like actuate your body's like movements and enhance your body's movements. There's some interesting like prototypes around those and some interesting concepts and models around like machinery that improves motor function. What do you guys think about that? Would you ever work on becoming a clanker? Would you ever use enhanced technology to like make your movements more powerful or I feel like if I got in a bad accident and my spine was fucked up, and I couldn't like use some of my body, I think I might consider like an assistant, to be able to like resume motor function. But it almost seems like comic book fiction, What about you guys? Let me know. If we could wear enhancements, robotic enhancements to make our speed higher, would you be down for it? As a human race, we are magical and do anything that's called impossible. It's shocking what we and our bodies can do that's considered not normal or impossible, which is true. Yeah. I've seen like through science things explained that were like impossible. Like when like a woman's like child was in danger, she like had enough adrenaline coursing through her body that she was able to like lift a car. I don't know if that seems like a trope, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's a trope or how real that story is, but maybe it would be possible to activate, so much adrenaline coursing through your body that you just get like these inhuman levels of strength. That'd be wild. I want to get your sub count on stream soon. Yeah. How do you do that? I also want to get like the chat showing on stream with for you guys too, so you can read through and not have to like go into the comment section or the chat section. Yeah, I don't know how to do that though. I haven't looked it up. But I also like this format. Like it's easy to set up the format, and so I've just gotten into routine of that and haven't haven't sought out to change the format because I don't want to break anything. So yeah, those are I have silly limitations that I've hold myself back on stuff, and I need to break through that shit. I will break through that shit. Okay, Alex, in 3 more resets, dude, we'll be at your prediction. 424. I'm starting to feel like it's possible that we might get this shiny Mewtwo. Me trying to race a cheetah, it never happened. Yo, Andalin, yo, would you use would you use prosthetics to enhance your speed to race a cheetah? I wouldn't recommend it, right? Like typically cheetahs are predators, yeah. Did you set up this format every stream? So a lot of stuff is like set up from working with QLF like ages ago, and so he had a bunch of stuff in the settings and in the format of how I have this set up, and so it usually is just like rolling over into the next stream. I just click start stream. I go and adjust things in YouTube so that way maybe it can reach people through the algorithm, and then I'll share to. Now I've been recently sharing to people's Discord servers where they have self promos, and then I've also been sharing recently to Facebook and Instagram for Training Realu's Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, I've been trying to get more traction on people and things like that, but I haven't done a lot to change OBS, and I know that there's probably a way to like do the long form stream and the short form stream, and I'd like to know and I'd like to understand it, but I also am worried about changing things and screwing up like the flow of what we're doing with Mewtwo's Hunt, the flow of what we're doing with the Let's Go Eevee stream, and I want to get that started before we hop into the Nuzlocke. That way there's no interruption to the flow. That way there's no interruption to for you guys. You guys can be used to what you're seeing right now. Oh, my brother Numata, yo, welcome to the chat, Numata. I'm happy you're here. My brother is here, guys. Hell yeah. It's called Hysterical Strength, and there are supposedly recorded instances of it being observed. Yeah. Like I don't know. Yeah. It's just like I'm a little. I want to be skeptical, like just knowingly skeptical, because it just seems like overly exaggerated, and I think people like their story. We have stories and we have like things that are true and things that aren't. But I feel like it probably airs on the side of true. Yeah, the recorded incidences of it being observed. And I haven't seen it, right? I haven't felt it. I haven't seen it, so I'm a little hands off on it, but I if you want to trust the records, and I would, like the things that are real are real. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah. Hysterical Strength seems wild. I took a break from YouTube. Hell yeah, Alex. My mom used to weigh 450 pounds. I fell off the roof when I was 14. Yeah, I'm done. My uncle is very fit. He said that she beat him to me. Okay, my mouse was hovering over that, so I was like trying to figure out. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Like a mother's love will do incredible things. Yeah. The coolest thing I've done at a zoo was play tug of war with a male lion in an exhibit, holding my own. And moving a lion, and it was moving me, showing off strength. It was fun with others doing it as well. Okay, hell yeah. Playing tug of war. You know what would be pretty cool? Just letting go of the rope, man. Yeah, one day we can get on a call, and I'll walk you through everything. Okay, hell yeah. Thanks, Co. I appreciate it. Heard about you a lot? Yeah. You can check us out on Two Brothers. We have a edited series of our time playing Power World together. and I'd like to do some more recordings and get some edits out there for you guys, but it'll be a slow process, and hopefully one day we'll be able to beat the game together. It'll be all on the series Two Brothers. There you go. My brother's YouTube debut. Okay. So Alex, dude, you took a break from YouTube. I just did the reset for 424. We didn't get the shiny on your prediction, but thank you for the prediction, man. I appreciate you. Okay, now we're working towards Necrocio's prediction, which is 432. Goated series, by the way. It's so far has been a lot of fun. I haven't touched Power World since we recorded that first time, and I cannot wait to get back into that game. I've seen a lot of people playing it, and I haven't studied it or got into it because I want to learn some stuff on my own, but I have seen some pretty cool stuff, and I know that now I probably need to go and get as many of the eagle statues as I can and unlock those eagle statues. So next time we play Power World, there'll probably be a lot more exploring. I think there'll be a lot more exploring. Maybe we'll be able to take on a boss or something like that. Yo, W's mom. Yo, Cobalt's mom. GG's. Hell yeah for taking care of your body. Yeah, 420 pounds is tough, and I know for a lot of people with health conditions and stuff like that, it is harder than people without health conditions to lose weight and stuff like that. But if it's possible, and if it's something that you can push yourself to do, and if it's something that you're motivated for, I would hope that people take care of their bodies in the best way that they can. Hell yeah. W's Cobalt's mom. I'm back. Welcome back, Andalin. Hello. Andalin, do we have a prediction for you? I don't know if I have a prediction written down for you, but I don't know if you've given me one before, but yeah, if you have one, let me know. Father Elmo, we also passed 420, dude. I didn't get the shiny on 420. I'm sorry, man. It's clearly not a troll number, right? Also, Numata, I meant to say, I'm happy you're here. I don't know if you saw my excitement or felt your presence, through my emotions. But hey, I'm happy you're here, man. I hope you're having a good Sunday. It's good to see that you're safe. I know. Right now in our area where me and my brother are, there's a lot of people that are losing their homes, and fortunately, I haven't seen anything about anybody losing their lives. But yeah, there are some fires in our hometown, and it's it sucks. There's a lot of people that had to evacuate that are kind of having to place themselves in a safer zone so that way they can stay out of the fire. But I'm hoping most of their belongings and their homes are safe and stuff like that. But there have been 600 building structures that have been damaged or destroyed, and so that's GG's to all the people that got out of there in time and kept themselves and their families safe. But yeah, much love to the people that have to, worry about their belongings and stuff like that. I wish you guys, not have, I hope you guys get to go home safely soon and everything's fine. Love how you say you're sorry when you can't help it. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I do that. That's true. I vote Rayquaza for president. Giratina left the chat. What? Yo, Giratina was here? Yo, okay. When Giratina's here though, we don't talk about Rayquaza's campaign, I guess. But GG's handling. Okay. Yeah, honestly, Rayquaza probably a better guardian, than whatever's going on out there. There you go. Yeah, so Okay, the next, not this reset right here, but on the next one, we'll be at Necrocio's reset. Talking about, sorry we didn't get the shiny on your number. Oh, yeah. I've been saying that a lot. Yo, I would like to get the shiny on somebody's prediction, yeah? I think that's what I mean. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'd like to have gotten the shiny on your prediction, but we didn't. So I'm sorry. Sorry we didn't get it on your prediction. Yeah, I don't have control over that. That's true. And I'd like to get the shiny on somebody's prediction. There you go. Hopefully that clarifies things and helps specify. Necrocio, we are on your prediction, man. And then if we don't get it here, we'll have 10 resets to get to Aubrey's prediction at 342. Dude got that heart of gold? Oh, yo, GG's. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you understand. Mewtwo will come around. Yeah. It would be incredible. It would be like miraculous nearly if we could get the shiny in today's stream. But I wanted to get to 500. I figured if we can get to 500, we'll knock out quite a few of the resets, and then we'll be a lot closer to, the shiny being possible. I'm just messing around. Yo, hell yeah. Joke around with the greatest of all time. Yo, where is he? Yo, Cobalt. You're just joking around with the greatest of all time. But yo, I'm looking right here, and it's two of the greatest of all time looking at each other. There you go. There you go. Aubrey, we didn't get the shiny on your prediction. I'm sorry. Oh wait, Necrocio. We didn't get the shiny on your prediction. There we go. And maybe that is a precursor to Aubrey's prediction as well. Maybe we could get it like in between here and Aubrey's prediction. But yo, on 342 is when Aubrey's prediction will be. There you go. Hell yeah. Yo, if you just joined recently, Cobalt is going to be doing this challenge tonight, where he's going to try and play through every Poppy Playtime game, and he's going to try and beat the game before 5 hours. He's got 5 hours to beat every chapter of Poppy Playtime. Otherwise, if he doesn't beat it in 5 hours, he's going to delete his channel. And he said the fastest that he's done the playthrough of all the chapters is going to be like has been 6 hours and 15 seconds, I think is what it was. Yeah. Or 15 minutes. But that was the fastest he's done. But I think he's got it. I think he can do it before 5 hours. People are going to be able to like the stream and give him a little bit more time to work with. So I think with our our support and with our community, we can get some likes in there on the stream and help get those numbers in a little adjusted to Cobalt's favor, so that way he can keep his channel going. He's got 4,000 subscribers. That takes a lot of work. So let's do what we can to help Cobalt out tonight. He's gonna be going through like all the chapters of Poppy Playtime. If you can, do me a favor and like that stream when that's up and going. Please help Cobalt out, keep his channel, because he's challenging himself to beat all the chapters. And if he doesn't do it in 5 hours or the allotted time that the likes give him, then he's gonna delete his channel. So I don't want to see that happen. Mewtwo probably needs to get some water real quick. Yeah. Actually, I just swallowed when you said that, and made me realize that I think I probably need to hydrate myself as well. I think I left my my water bottle, my water upstairs though. So after 70, 65 resets, we'll go and get some water. There you go. That's what I'm working towards. We might not get the shiny today, but I'm gonna get some water and hydrate. There we go. I had some cups of coffee this morning, and ate some eggs. I had some breakfast, and all the while I've been thinking about the situation that's happening. I've been thinking about all those theories from yesterday. I've been thinking about this stream and like getting through all the Mewtwo's that we need to get through today. Yo, it's been a nice morning. It's been a nice morning. Very, very pensive and reflective. So I've enjoyed the morning. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah. But hey, what are you guys up to today? Today's Sunday, so we're gonna be starting Monday. We're gonna be starting the weekdays here pretty soon. But I hope you guys are going to be ending your weekend in a way that's gonna make Monday a little bit more exciting for you. Have a good day. Kick off the week, right? And gear you towards having some of the greatest moments of your life. I hope that's what today is leading you towards. But let me know what's happening for you guys. I think maybe it's possible this week I'm gonna try and get some streams in where we're doing 200 resets and maybe around 4 hours. We'll try and do that on a regular basis this week, so that way we can try and get through Mewtwo's shiny hunt and end it by the end of this week. That would be cool. And then we could take on red, we could take on green, and we'll be moving into a Nuzlocke for the next series. I'll be starting a poll, so think about it. What game on the Switch do you think we could do? Do you want to do a Nuzlocke in? So I was thinking we could do it in Fire Red or Leaf Green. I'd probably Leaf Green. We could do it in Brilliant BDSP, Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. We could do it in Pokemon Sword or Shield. We could do it in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Think about what region you guys want to spend some time in under the pressure of not killing our Pokemon, right? Yeah, so let's come up with a fun place to go and do a Nuzlocke in. What we'll do is we'll set up some polls and figure out what game we're going to be hopping into for the Nuzlocke. My first ever Nuzlocke. I've never done a Nuzlocke. I've always been concerned that I'd kill the Pokemon and I don't want to. You know what I mean? So I just always shiny hunt and I try to get through the Elite Four, and sometimes I overlevel my Pokemon to face off against certain gyms and stuff like that. So I just have a good time, But this Nuzlocke is hopefully a good time, but it's going to be a lot more stringent on the rules and getting through the playthrough. So I'm concerned. I'm worried about that. The challenge of a Nuzlocke, having that level cap is going to change things big time for me, and getting through the the gyms and the stories of Pokemon. We'll have to do it one Pokemon each route at a time. Yeah. To be honest, Mew is an adorable Pokemon. How many resets to get shiny Mewtwo? I think it's going to be I have a feeling that it's going to be 1,400 resets. That's kind of where I'm thinking. I think Mewtwo, I don't think we're going to have to wait too long for Mewtwo, but we are going to have to wait a while until we get the Mewtwo. So I think if we can get to, let's see, we'll be at 500 at the end of this stream. So 700, 900, 1100, and then 1300. We'll probably be close to Mewtwo by the end of the week. Unless we get lucky, right? RNG could be in our favor, and Mewtwo's just is a humble boy and a humble fellow, and gives us a shiny right off the bat. I mean, it's possible that we get it this stream too. RNG is crazy, so it's chaotic, and we don't know. Yo, welcome back, Waffles. Yo, Waffles the Torchic is here, guys. Welcome back, man. I hope. Did you ever see Torchic in Pokemon Pokopia, Waffles? Because Ditto has to give fire Pokemon clay in order to build bricks, and so Torchic is oftentimes used as the Pokemon that Ditto Ditto shares bricks with, or clay with, to make bricks. And so typically Torchic is just like rocking flames and like building bricks. And sometimes when I see Waffles of Torchic, I just think of Pokemon Pokopia and all the fire, the kiln that Torchic is, and all the bricks that he made for Ditto. So I don't know. Let me know. Did you ever watch anybody play Pokemon Pokopia? That game is a lot of fun. Okay, so Aubrey, that was your prediction. 442. We did not get the shiny. So I wish we could get the shiny on one of your guys' predictions, and it wasn't on that one. There we go. Mew, you know the mythical Pokemon, the tiny one? He's pink. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, I think Mew is adorable. Yeah, absolutely. So Mew, yeah, when Mew like says his own name, it's like the cutest thing ever. I think that I don't know if this is true, but it might be the same voice actor that plays Eevee, but like mewing, yo. Yo, I think Pokemon is the reason why I love cats, or like I've enjoyed cats recently, in my adult life, because of Pokemon like Mew and Pokemon like I was gonna say Nickit, but that's a fox. But like Meowth, the different Meowths. I even like Meowth as a Galar Pokemon, but Mew is adorable, and then its shiny is like brilliant. Yo, I fucking love Mew. Hell yeah. W's Mew. Yo, and I love Mew, but it's not my favorite mythical Pokemon. It's not my favorite. Do you guys have a favorite mythical Pokemon? Yo, so my favorite is Victini. I'm pretty sure I've said that on the channel so many times. But yeah, I love the victory Pokemon, Victini. I always enjoyed the idea that like having Victini on your party like brings the power of victory to you. Yo, that's so cool. That's like luck. That's like fortune, right? Like it's like having fortune on your side. Victory Pokemon. That's cool. Cause like how successful, it's like failure is not an option when you have like the cosmic power of fortune on your side. Cobalt says Waffles. Yeah, so let me know. Do you guys have a favorite mythical Pokemon? I know like somebody said that Darkrai was their favorite mythical, and that's kind of neat. But yo, victory is awesome. Okay, yeah, that's a good one too. Yo, thanks, brother. Yo, my brother said I really like Jirachi. Yeah, the Wish Pokemon. That's hella awesome too. Alex is like, who let the dogs out? Hell yeah, Alex, rocking out to the iconic song, Who Let the Dogs Out? Training Riolu said Roar Perier. There you go. Maybe I did. Yeah, what's your favorite mythical Pokemon? Alex, I know your favorite region. I think I know your favorite trainers, Byron and Roark. I know like your favorite Pokemon is Rhyperior, yeah? Roar Perier, I guess, if Training Riolu said it. And then I don't know if I know your favorite mythical Pokemon, Alex. You let me know if you want to. But yeah, mythical Pokemon have a pretty cool lexicon of mythical Pokemon. Jirachi's pretty cool because it's got like another cosmic power, right? Of like wishes, like that's fucking awesome. There was like a little Easter egg in Omega in Oraz. My favorite Pokemon is Dialga. Hell yeah, legendary Dialga. Hell yeah, Dialga. Yo, Andelin, that's a cool ass Pokemon. Yo, do you like that Dialga comes to the chat sometimes and talks to us? I'm glad that we have Dialga in the community. But yeah, Dialga's a pretty neat. I think my favorite legendary is probably Reshiram. Yeah, like that's probably my favorite. That's always ever since I met Reshiram. I think that's been my favorite legendary Pokemon. Which is funny because both Victini and Reshiram are in Unova. So I have my favorite mythical and I have my favorite legendary from that region. And my favorite trainer too. Yo, I think I love Unova, but like I think you guys also know the love-hate relationship I have with Unova. Dang. That's funny. Yo, and then my second favorite trainer is Marnie. So I guess there's some representation and love in Galar because I did really enjoy Galar. Like I think that I think Galar was really cool because this is like the first time in a Pokemon game where you are like going through this like challenge, right? You're participating in the league, and like you have like the people in the community like cheering for you, and like that. How come that doesn't happen in any other Pokemon game? You'd imagine like becoming champion is like a serious, like probably like I don't know. It seems like such a simple concept that you're already determined to try and go for the championship. But like it wouldn't it be that way for a lot of people? Right? Like a lot of trainers, a lot of Pokemon, all the people that you're running up against on the routes, wouldn't they be trying to get to the championship too? I don't know. Okay, Andalin, yo, thank you for being here. I appreciated having you in chat today. Thanks for being here, Andalin. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, so we're at 450. The next prediction that I have is 462. Okay. A friend just checked in with me to let me know that they're safe. Okay, yo, hell yeah. Man, these fires suck. Yo, it's interesting because I forgot to check in with like somebody who's hell of important to me. We go hiking like every month and we see each other every month, and I completely forgot to check in with them. I don't know. I must have been just like, oh yeah, sure, they're probably fine. But yo, honestly, like they're in that area, and I completely forgot to check in with them. But I was checking in with a lot of people this morning. There's a lot of people in the Pokemon Go community that are like that hang out in the area where the fires are. So I imagine there's a lot of people that live around that area and stuff like that. So I was like reaching out to those communities and that those different chats and stuff like that. But yeah, so far everyone's been safe. There's just a lot of people worried about their houses and stuff like that. So got to check in with my other friend who's not in the Pokemon Go communities, who her and I go like hiking all the time, and so got to make sure she's safe too. But yeah, I'll check in. Yo, we got 50 more resets, and then I'll drink some water and I'll check in with my friend to make sure she's safe. So far though, I haven't heard of any casualties from these fires. So yeah, there's a little update on what's going on in my area. Yo, the world's on fire. The world's on fire. Yo. Hopefully it's a little bit nicer in your guys' communities, and you guys are having a less dangerous Sunday, you know, like something a little less dangerous, and you're able to enjoy the beautiful weather that summer brings. Yeah, W's mans for making it to Sunday. Okay, here we go. Dang, 453. And we got about 10 more resets before we're at Necrocio's prediction. Yeah, if you guys have any predictions between 453 and 500, let me know. Right now, the predictions that are taken are 464, 467, 469, 473, 488, 489, 495, and 498, and then 500. Those are the predictions that are taken. If you guys want a prediction, like for this stream, in between there, let me know. I'll write you down. Or if you have any predictions like that are before 50 and you want to be like reoccurring, let me know. Basically, what I'm doing, if I land the shiny on your prediction, I'm gonna open up these 2 packs of cards, and we will send any of the hits out to you, and you can have the hits. So that's what's going on with this shiny hunt. Yeah, so it'd be awesome if you could participate and be there for the prediction landing. Let's get that shiny on your prediction, and then I'll send you the prize, or you can gift it away. Like it's up to you. It's up to you. Today there's a poll in the chat that says, what TV franchise would you want to see remade into a movie or a show like now? And I initially put 80s, and I think I realized that Mighty Max is probably from the 90s. But I put the options are Thundercats, Mighty Max, Captain Planet, and Josie and the Pussycats. There you go. So let me know if you would want to see like a remake of one of those shows made now. Like let me know which one. Let me know which one. Out of those 4 options, tell me which show you would want to be remade into like a movie or into a TV show now. I was thinking like when I was writing the answers, a lot of the stuff had already been remade. Like I thought of Voltron, and there was such a cool remake that Netflix made for Voltron. It was like one of the better stories out there. Like telling Voltron lore, and the animation was really cool. The voice acting was done so well. Like Voltron was a killer series. But W's Netflix for doing such a an incredible remake and enhancing that show and that story. It made me fall in love with Voltron. Okay. 456. Yeah, I have a feeling we probably won't see the shiny Mewtwo today. It's possible that we do. It's definitely entirely possible that RNG is in our favor and on our side, and we get to see the shiny Mewtwo. But it's possible that we don't. It's more possible. It's higher likeliness that we don't see it today. But I don't know. What's going on with you guys, chat? What's new? Okay. I was just thinking about playing Pal World again. Yo, Numata, if you're still here, man, I know, like, no pressure or anything, but if you can, give me a heads up on if you want to play Pal World soon. I think it'd be a fun time. But yeah. I am not in any rush to get through Pal World or anything like that. But I am excited to play it. I think it's going to be a fun game to play, and it looks like you can do so much in that game that it'll be cool to experience like a kind of like a survival type game like that, and with like the idea of like monster catching around it. That's kind of a neat concept. But yeah, it seemed like the bosses are kind of cool, and it seemed like some of the items that you need to like unlock, and it seems like some of the recipes that you need to unlock are pretty cool for like what you can do for your bases and things along those lines. So it's a neat concept. I appreciate it, and it looks like a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to the next time we can play it. Nobody else wanted to let me know what their favorite mythical Pokemon is. But yo, Jirachi's where it's Jirachi was what oh, cool. Hell yeah. Yo, I hope you enjoyed the movie. I haven't gotten a chance to see it yet. Numata said tomorrow we might go and see Spider-Man, but Tuesday I'm free. Okay. Tuesday I'm not typically free. Shit. Tuesday I'm not typically free. Tuesday I'm going to be doing Pico Pals. I guess I could get up like earlier than Pico Pals and do some recording with you if you want to. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta get up earlier. Like I don't do Pico Pals until 10 o'clock. So yeah, if you want to, we do some gaming early in the morning. Yeah, I'd be probably down to do some recording for Pal World. But yo, I hope you enjoy Spider-Man. Yo, you guys, have you guys gotten a chance to see Spider-Man yet? I'm still trying to avoid, it seems like there's a big conversation point about like Sadie Sink's character being like a secret and like nobody's trying to spoil it. So I've been trying to avoid any spoilers that talk about that. Wouldn't be able to start until 9. Okay, yeah, that would only give me about an hour. And usually I'm making like the graphic for the thumbnail and stuff like that at 9 o'clock, or I'm definitely drinking coffee at that point, like gearing up to wake up. But if we played any earlier than that, then I would just get up earlier, I hear wait, what? Numata said, I hear he is Spider Maniac depressive in this. Spider Manic depressive in this one. Well, yeah. Nobody knows who he is. I imagine that'd be a lonely time. Let's see. He's Spider. It's a web of loneliness. He's got deep Peter Parker. Oh damn, depressive Parker. Yo, there we go. Ah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to think of puns that might go through loneliness. Oh man, yeah. There's I'm trying to go through the lexicon of characters in Spider-Man, and I'm not coming up with like loneliness as a pun. I'm not coming up with like depression as a pun. Yeah. So I'm struggling with the puns and like connecting them to different names in Spider-Man's franchise. There's probably some really good ones out there. The ones I'm running through, I'm not doing. I might be able to play tomorrow evening. Oh, okay, hell yeah. Got to talk with Sierra. Got to talk with. Got to talk about it with the wife and what we were up to. Okay, yeah, cool. Let me know. That would be actually perfect. I think. Yeah, tomorrow evening. Yeah, that would be. I'd have a lot more time freed up for something like that. Cool. Yo, thanks for letting me know. Hell yeah. Yo, collaboration. We're going to get some Pal World going, baby. Let's go. That would be cool, man. Okay, Necrotio has a prediction for 364. So not this Mewtwo, but this next one will be at 364 for Necrotio's prediction. Yeah, if anybody cares, send some love to Necrotio. If you're in the Discord, Necrotio's in the Discord typically, but his family had to move, evacuate for the fires and displace themselves. And so Necrotio is worried about his house. We found out this morning that his house is safe, but the fires are ongoing, and so hopefully nothing is happening where the fire spread or anything like that. But yeah, Necrotio and his family had to go not out of town, but like to their family's house and stay with family. But yeah, Necrotio has been worried about his house. So if you guys have any love that you can share for Necrotio, yo, let him spread some love. But yeah, he's typically in the Discord, and he sometimes comes to stream, but he's been around since like day one, and he's been in the chat from like day one. So yo, he's a big part of the community. Okay, Necrotio, we did not get the shiny. Mewtwo apparently did not want to be shiny in your prediction. Okay, Virgil, I've got your prediction at 367. I'm really glad. Oh yeah, it transferred stores. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't. Oh man, that sucks. So, does Buggy's like co-workers from that store, like is everybody safe up in that area, man? Yeah, the store is right up in the evacuation zone. Okay. Yeah, hopefully her coworkers are safe, man. That's hopefully, yeah, it's interesting because I feel like you're probably not going to like be able to walk very far without somebody who's being affected by this fire. Like my friend I meet on Wednesdays is in Seattle right now, and she said that her house is like 2 blocks from the fire zone, the fire border. And so she's been worried that if the wind shifts or something like that, her house is in danger of like catching flames. And it's been crazy. The reports were saying like 600 structures were burnt down today. So yeah, that's crazy, man. It's a lot of like being evacuated and like being misplaced from like your normal day, you know what I mean? So people are going through it right now. And so yeah, yo, lots of love to the people that are going through it, affected by this fire, or that are know somebody that's affected by the fire. I hope all your people are safe, and I hope all your people's lives and daily like routines can go back to normal soon. Troy's safe. Okay. Oh, okay. Yo, sorry, I didn't know Troy safe currently, but he is getting smoked out pretty bad. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, get out of there. A lot of them had to leave their homes. Not sure if they lost anything, but it looked pretty grim. Yeah. Hopefully, I hope Troy gets to a place where he can breathe easy. I know, like, standing outside, like I think we're about like 13 miles from where the fires are, but like standing outside, you could smell the smoke, and I think luckily, I wasn't like breathing in and inhaling like the toxicity of the smoke. So yeah, hopefully Troy gets out of there, man. Yeah, has somewhere to go. I know he has family in town. Yeah, can he like maybe spend some time with family? I think we met Troy's like dad and mom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in town. Yo, thank you for the love in the chat. Someone's hyping up the chat with some heart bubbles. Hell yeah! Thanks for the hearts. Yeah, I think this is pretty fortunate that nobody's been injured. Like, at least reportedly, right now, nobody's been injured. The fire started yesterday, and so it's been going on into the morning about like the reports and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, it was wild looking at like Facebook and stuff like that. Someone was like recording their drive down the road, and like every fourth house was on fire. Like you could see the fire burning out of the windows and stuff like that. So it's like a nightmare. It's like a nightmare. Nobody wants that to happen to their their belongings, their routine, the things that they have built up for themselves. Nobody wants that shit. I think everybody wants the safety of not having to deal with that. But yeah, and I don't know, and there's nothing been said yet about like how the fire started. I don't think so. Dang, man, that's hopefully the fire gets put out soon, and hopefully people can return back to like the comfort and safety of their daily lives. That's what I want. That's what I want for people. Okay, so Father Elmo, we just crossed 469, and we didn't get the shiny on your prediction, man. Sorry about that. But Aubrey, we're moving towards 473, which is your prediction. And so, hopefully we get, if RNG be kind, maybe we get the shiny Mewtwo today on somebody's prediction. Okay. Yeah, best of luck out there. If you guys are being affected by the fires, I know most of my audience isn't like in town or like around this area, but like, honestly, I just wish you guys an awesome day. Like enjoy your Sunday. Like I hope you guys are kicking off your Sunday to have like an amazing start to your week. Like I hope you go into your week just feeling like so bolstered and incredible. Like the rest of the week can't do anything to get to you. But we'll ramp up to Friday and Saturday and the weekend again. But we gotta get through like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, yeah. So hopefully, today is so awesome, and you choose the most awesome things that the next 3 days don't wear you down, Like if you want to see Spider-Man Brand New Day, go see Spider-Man Brand New Day, yeah. I've heard great things. If you want to eat that thing that you've been wanting to eat that thing that you've been wanting to eat, yo. Do the things, guys. Enjoy the time. Gear up. Have such a good day today that by Wednesday you're starting to want. By Wednesday you're starting to want the weekend back, not tomorrow. There you go. That's what I want for you guys. Good luck. Well, that's what I'm wishing for you guys. Okay. Hold on 1 second. But yeah. Yo. Yeah, I figured today would be a good day to knock out like 200 resets. We started at 301 because I accidentally left off on the last stream that we did with Let's Go Eevee. I left off on 301 resets instead of 300. So I just kept going. I was like, okay, let's go. Like I left off on 301 resets. So we started off at 302, and we're going to make our way through 500 today. I think this is going to get a good chunk of RNG out of the way, yeah? Give us some as many resets as we can get for today. That way we can start off tomorrow a little bit closer to the shiny. And I think we'll start scratching the surface of maybe entering the realm of shiny luck tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know if I think we're like pretty low odds right now of finding the shiny, but yeah, it's I guess it's always possible, yeah. Aubrey, we didn't get the shiny on 373. Okay, so we're moving on to 374 or 474. And then we're working our way to Marge's prediction of 488. 488. Bang, bang, bang. Every time I get to look at the chat, yo, there's hearts all over the place. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All the hearts are, they're dancing. So I was like, oh, what song is that? What song are they dancing to? This morning, I was singing, there was this like a Perfect Circle song that came out. I guess in retrospect, it wasn't too long ago, but I guess at this point too, it might have been, in consideration, I guess it was a little while ago that the song came out, but it was in my head when I woke up this morning, so I shared it to the Discord. But it's like, what's it called? Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. I'm gonna get the name of it for you. We added a new like music channel to the Discord, so feel free to share music in the Discord there. But yeah, where is it? Music recommendations. I shared So Long and Thanks for all the fish, which is awesome. That's a reference to like Guardian's Guide to the Galaxy. No, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And like basically like in that book, like all the dolphins like leave Earth by just flying away. What a wild book. But yeah, A Perfect Circle made a song about it. And so I'm watching all these hearts dancing around in the chat, and I'm seeing the hearts dancing, and it just made me think that was the song that was stuck in my head this morning. And so I'm like, I'm getting the tune back in my head. There it is. What a cool journey. I love this song. I wish I could play it for you guys, because but I'm not gonna put copyrighted music on my channel. Unfortunately, I think it'd be fun to like go to like have music though, that, like with you guys, and you guys could share songs to me, and I could share songs to you. Luckily, I have a brother who Numata in the chat, who's in the chat like right now, and they've got great music taste, and so I've gotten a very awesome lexicon of music like introduced to me over the years because my brother, and I don't usually seek out music, which is interesting, because I always have songs playing in my head. So it is nice that my brother, has like a lexicon of music that's like in the funk range, in the like rock and roll range, and like the it goes all over the place. And there's one period of time where we were like listening to like these satirical songs, like this stuff that was like singing about these much different situations that you wouldn't be used to like hearing about. And so people were just like getting down on these, and there's like great songs, lyrically genius, and the music was incredible and stuff like that. But yeah, we there's a long period of time where my brother was getting into Tool and like Pussifer. I know Pussifer because of my brother, and there's like Dust Devil, Augustina. Like there's some incredible, beautiful songs from Pussifer that I know that it started from my brother's love of music, and is definitely like transferred over to my life. But yeah, like I wouldn't have paid as much attention to Tool and A Perfect Circle if it wasn't for my brother. But yeah, we went to like we went to Seattle a couple times to go see the Jungle because this like really obscure, like off the wall band was introduced into my life because my brother found it, and we went and saw them in concert in Seattle like a few times. Yo, that shit was so cool, man. They're great performers because their stagecraft is incredible. They care about like the rhythm of their song, the flow of their music and their dancing. The stage performance is incredible, and their music videos are always going into like these really cool studio performances of like dancing, like professional dancing, and there's always a big group of them, and like seeing them on stage and seeing how many people are on the stage with the Jungle is always so cool to see. And it seems like every single one of them is loving what they do. So the Jungle is incredible. If you guys get a chance to check out the Jungle, that's a fire. They're a fire band. It's like boogie music, sometimes, and sometimes it's just like jazzy music, and sometimes it's funky music. But I'd say funky is probably the best descriptor for them. Yeah, so they're fantastic music, and I would absolutely recommend them. Jungle. I saw them a few times with my brother in Seattle. So yeah, luckily I have a brother who's like inclined to search out and seek out and find different music, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know like the song Taste the Biscuit. There was like this funny ass commercial that somebody made about KFC, and it was like, it was a old ass song, and then someone remade that song into like this funky ass song called like Taste the Biscuit by David Fossex. And it's like the music is great by David Fossex, and like the remake and the way that they sing it is so funky and it sounds so good. But sometimes that song is stuck in my head because usually my brother will give my fur nephew a biscuit, and usually he'll send me a picture and it's got Taste the Biscuit on there. Taste the biscuit, taste the goodness of the honey sauce. That shit is so good, man. So I'm not usually musically explorative, but like luckily my brother is, and he always has these awesome random things that are like hitting really well with like a big group of people online, and it's just like not in my wheelhouse, and so it always seems like out of left field whenever this new stuff that sounds amazing, like what's his name, Mark Ribier. My brother showed me some Mark Ribier stuff, which is like, if you want to be fucking hyped and you want to wake up to like some shit that's gonna like get you going, Mark Ribier has some like stuff that's like, he's on his like mixer, and he's like dropping the beats, and then he's like singing some like Rick and Morty shit to you. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's awesome. He was like Rick and Morty before Rick and Morty was. So that's exciting. Mark Ribier is a YouTuber, I think, and he got some like popularity in his creative process through YouTube. So that I'm pretty sure he's doing well. He's done shows, and he's done shows, and I've seen his popularity grow, and I think he's becoming, he's reached successes that he's probably been after and sought after. Hell yeah to Mark Ribier. Sierra Mata, what's your favorite Jungle song? Probably Julia. Probably Julia. I feel like the music finds me, man. Yeah. There you go. For me, I'm not as explorative in music. Like I find like people talking about comic books and shit like that. So I don't know. I've found a way to like isolate myself to the things that I have, but it is so cool whenever I don't know how the music finds you, man, but like yeah, you have some good stuff coming to you. You know, like Jamiroquai. Yo, my brother introduced me to Jamiroquai. I don't know if you guys have seen like Napoleon Dynamite, but there's this like moment where Napoleon Dynamite is teaching himself like how to dance, and they play a track from Jamiroquai called "Canned Heat," and my brother was like, "Yeah, that's Jamiroquai," and showed me like the world of Jamiroquai that I never fucking like knew before. She's on vacay. Yeah. Yo, I can't think of the tune right now, but oh, where the hell is Buggy? She's on vacay. Okay, there you go. Used to be hella big into A7X, but been really digging Sleep Token lately. Yeah, I've never heard of that. So yeah, music and me, typically I'm just like disconnected. I'll listen to the radio. There's probably like there's probably like a cycle of music that has been around since like the 60s and 70s that has been popular in the 60s and 70s and all the way through 2020s. And I've stuck on with that soundtrack in my life. But yeah, it is so cool having a brother and who has this music fall into his lap and sends me that shit. And sometimes I'll be like, what is this? And then it like catches on. It catches on with me and I'll be like, hell yeah, like rocking out to it. Like, it's fucking funny because I'll get like a Snapchat from my brother and he's giving my fur nephew a biscuit and that tastes the fucking biscuit, dude. It will be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. I know like all the words to that song now. But Cobalt, if you want to, man, share some of that stuff that you're digging on in the music suggestions, and I'll check it out. Listen to Sleep Token, it'll change your life. Okay, drop it in the Discord. I'm pretty active in my Discord. If it's in the Discord, I'll either acknowledge it or I'll pay some mad attention to it. The only channel in my Discord that I don't touch until the first of the month is the stream reactions channel, and you guys are able to like drop stuff in the stream reactions channel on Discord, so that way I can react to it. But I do have to be careful that nothing that I react to is copyrighted. If it is copyrighted, I'll like skip through it, and that way I'm not stuck on something copywriting taking away access to my video for the algorithm and for viewers and stuff like that. So I'll skip through it and try not to get my video flagged. But outside of that, it's like, if you guys see some creators, if you see some like non-copyrighted stuff, if there's things that are exciting to you or you have some funny ass memes, drop that shit in there. Cobalt was a real one and put some theory videos about Pokemon in there, and I was just like, okay, I need to somehow like not stay stuck on this for hours. July 23rd, I posted it. Okay, I probably put some rock on symbol to it. I will check it out. I'll actually listen to the song. I'll listen to the song if I didn't already. If I didn't already, I think I did. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll double check it. Also, you could have a reaction copyright day. It won't get flagged as long as you pause every now and then and give your thoughts and opinions. Yeah. Like, we've had copyrighted. There was a whole episode of Bleach, right? And then there was the GTA like trailer. Okay, so yeah. I just had to kind of skip through most of it. You guys are welcome to put stuff, and I'll try and pay attention and not get flagged. But it could be in there. I'll try. Maybe a warning, like be aware of copyright or something like that. That'll help me out too. I don't want to get blasted, All right, that last. So Marge. 488 and Aubrey 489. Your predictions? We didn't get the shiny today on your predictions. But Marge, I've got 495 coming up, so maybe we can get the prediction on 495. You'll get a copyright for it, meaning you can't make revenue for it. Yeah, which we aren't doing yet. We aren't doing yet. Not yet. We'll get there. We got to get there. Yo, we got a new subscriber today. I think we're at 364 subscribers, so that's fucking cool. Like when Sleep Token releases their new album, I'm reacting to the entire thing on stream. Hell yeah, Ko. Yo, that sounds awesome, man. Way to support your band, dude. Yo, way to support Sleep Token. That's fucking sick. I'll try to be there for that. I don't know when that new album releases, but yeah, Ko. Whatever streams you got going, I'm gonna try and be there for them. So appreciate you, man. Yeah, that's why most creators get sponsors for those kind of videos. Yo, so recently, Film Theory and Game Theory have been reached out by studios so that they could post like full-length movies on their channels. And that's sick, man. I never thought I'd see YouTube, like a YouTube with that kind of stuff going on. But yeah, I think studios are trying to reach out to certain content creators and discussing rights and the ability to have their movies play on their channels. So that's fucking awesome. The Sleep Token stickers on cars all over. I see Sleep Token stickers on cars all over the place. It's a cool logo. Okay, hell yeah. They're the type of band you're gonna get lost in. Are they? Yeah. I like I said, dude. I don't seek out music. Typically, people introduce shit into my life that is like, you know, transcendent. You know, and it's just like, it'll either be transcendent or I just won't fucking do it. You know, I just won't do it. So yo, that's how it works for me. I guess I'm there. Okay. Yo, I'm really glad we're getting through these resets though, because we're getting closer to the point that RNG is actually going to be like close to where we're going to be able to start like expecting to see the shiny. So yeah, some of these predictions we'll be able to like probably get closer to landing on. The music they have is really good. Basically any genre, and they can pull it off. Rock, metal, dramatic orchestra. Hell yeah. Okay, I can dig that. Screamo, dubstep, hip hop, rap. It's crazy. Okay. Yo, yeah. Okay, that sounds creative. That sounds you know, like they care. And usually that's the kind of stuff. As long as like, yeah. If it's something that like resonates with like the meaning of things, I can if it's delving into my values in the way that they're promoting it, then I can usually dig it. So yeah, that sounds cool, man. 300 XP in the stream? What's that mean? Who's getting 300 experience points? Is that you? You have 300 experience points? How does that work, man? I've been in chats before. I've earned experience points. Don't know how it works. Is it just like chatting? I don't know what that is. Right? Like somebody help me understand what this like the number 1, number 2, number 3 like crown thing is? Top fan thing is? I don't know how it works. Okay. 495, Marge. We're here. We made it to your prediction of 95. So hopefully, if we are incredibly lucky, if we're extremely lucky, we can maybe land this shiny Mewtwo. Chatting length in stream? Okay. Yo, W's Cobalt for making number 1. Hell yeah. 300 experience points. GG's, Cobalt. Okay, good luck, Marge. Okay, no, it wasn't shiny. Okay, dang it. All right, we are moving on to Cobalt's prediction. Yo, apparently my top chatter, yeah, #1 top chatter. Yo, with 300 experience points. Yo, okay, Cobalt, we're making it to 498, and that'll be your prediction, man. Next is Hopper and Alex at 150. Yeah, Alex came in here like guns blazing, man. I had to make sure to redirect the conversation a little bit because, yeah, I don't know what happened. I think he had some coffee. He said that. But yeah, he was like firing on cylinders I wasn't ready for. And I was like, yo, let's dial it back, man. Cause we got to talk about something else. But yeah. Luckily he started talking about food and, you know, like chilling out a little bit. So that was cool. I'm glad he, you know, I'm glad he like was able to get away from the fixation of all this crazy shit that he was talking about. So yeah, that was cool. I'm glad he figured it out. But yo, W's Hopper. W's Hopper all day. yo, Hopper is awesome, man. I can't believe how many times I've seen like Jay and Hopper and a bunch of stuff. No, it's okay, man. I got it. I had it. Like, and we reasoned it out, and it was all good, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah. He came in. We were able to work through it. It was awesome. It actually worked out really well. I warned him and stuff, and like suggested, let's work through this in a different way. Let's do some better stuff, and we did. It was a big victory. It was a big victory that we got to like chill out on that. No, it's okay. You had work, Cobalt. It's all good, man. Yo, here's your reset, man. We're at Cobalt's prediction. Yeah, Jay and Hopper are legit insane. Okay, yo. Okay, legitimately? Yo, okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. I say we revisit the conversation. I missed it. Oh, no. Yeah, there was like, I don't know. It got into like, you know, political nonsense that I don't want to bring to this channel. So, yo, no. That's the revisit. There's your revisit. That's all I'm willing to go into. And, yo, that's just not interested, you know? There we go. All right. So nobody predicted 499, but Wyatt did predict 500. I second that. Yo, okay, yo, Bugsy, yo, Bugsy. Chill. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I feel like with you guys in the chat, we could revisit it and like maybe have a reasonable conversation around it. I was just very concerned. I know nothing against Alex, right? Like him and I have had a conversation offline, and he let me know like there are social cues that are hard for him to read and to take. So like I was able to like have a conversation with him very direct about where we were talking and what we were doing. And so yeah, that worked out really well. So yeah. There you go. There's the revisit. There's your revisit, you guys. Yeah, live replay is on post stream. There you go. Well, you can minute mark it. You know, like Alex pops in the chat and is like, "Yo, it was he was blasting away," and I was like, "Oh God." my like heart like kind of sank a little bit, but we managed it. We managed it. Okay. Yo, we're at 500 resets. Let me end this poll. We're going to see what you guys thought. All right. So we had an interesting poll today. I messed up with the like time frame, but like what 80s franchise do you want to see remade into a movie or a show now? Thundercats won with 54% of the votes out of 13 votes. Okay. Captain Planet at 23%. Hell yeah. And then okay, yo, Josie and the Pussycats at 15%. It beat out Mighty Max. Okay, hell yeah. Good. GG's Josie and the Pussycats for beating out Mighty Max. Yo, that's wild. I loved Mighty Max. One of the things that I didn't put on there because I think it's super niche and it's super like probably not understood, but like Dino Saucers and Darkstalkers. I don't know if you guys know those cartoons, but I was considering it and we didn't do it. W Stream, thank you for having me. Yo, thank you moderator Cobalt for fucking being here and killing it today. Thanks for being here, man. Yo, Sierra says Thundercats. Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys won. Everybody that's like Thundercats. Oh, there you go. That's what you get for winning. He's doing a 501. No, I set it up so that way the music's playing. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head out. Dude, Pirates of Darkwater would have been sick too. Yo, I was thinking, when I was talking about Snarf, I was thinking about the bird monkey from Pirates of Darkwater. Do you guys know Pirates of Darkwater? Yo, okay. What's awesome about today's stream is we got through a ton of resets to get to the point that we're gonna probably. I voted Captain Planet. Hell yeah. Thanks, Nevada, for the vote, man. We got through a bunch of resets that's gonna we're gonna be scratching the surface of RNG popping up where Mewtwo can start showing up shiny. So that was the point of today's stream. Hang out, chill out with each other, and get through some of these resets. I think tomorrow we'll be on the ball to start RNG. But yeah, that's gonna be it for stream today. Yo, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I can't believe we got through 200 resets in like 3 hours and 27 minutes. Yo, GG's to Galactics for letting us know about the setting for like skipping the cutscene. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna go get some water and check in with my friend and make sure that she's safe. But don't forget to level up, guys. Have an amazing, beautiful Sunday. Numata said, as an adult, Cobalt said, bye, see y'all tomorrow. Cobalt said, same to be honest. Numata said, as an adult, I realized heart was one of the powers granted by the rings. Why heart? Oh, I realized heart was one of the powers granted by the rings. Why heart? Yeah. Oh, I realized why heart was one. Okay, there you go. Later, brother. Yo, okay, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to level up. Have an amazing Sunday. I hope it's like a fresh start to the beginning of your week. And we'll catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. Bye.